I actually felt kind of sad for Julian Believe that night, contrary to that. See, here's
Right?
the thing why I feel bad for Julian Believe, right?
You don't think Mexico need a Batman, bro? I feel like you can do that.
Why?
But you know how much
In a-
Batman they kill in Mexico? Nigga tell Craig he don't value his life.
I never say he don't value his life. He don't value his life like us, but
Wait, who this ass boy? Wow, big pump.
okay.
Yeah,
I would rather date a freeboard gal than to go into Branda.
Wait, that's serious? Wait, hold on. But you stand on
What
that?
questions y'all have?
Why?
What?
You have never lost a Chloe Bailey in your life, so I don't really want to hear nothing, wait.
So,
yeah.
yo, yo. So what's up? What's up? What's up?
You back in business?
Back in business. Shop open.
16 years.
16 years. Actually, I actually know exactly how long since our last episode. Y'all want to guess? I can give y'all the exact amount of days, months, everything.
I know it was sometime in February 2023.
February 2023? You sure with that? Don't look though.
Yeah, I appreciate. Well, I know because I did look like last night when I was getting the email. I pretty sure it was February 2023.
All right.
No,
Okay.
I think we did one. I think we did 2 last year.
2024? No, I talking about what got released.
Oh, yeah.
Your release was last year, 2020. February 2023.
What you think, Craig? I know you looking construed now because we did some unofficial stuff last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's May 2023.
Y'all locking in your answers?
Locking in the answer.
Y'all locking in to your answers. Craig said May 2023. And Ton, you said what?
February 2023.
February 2023. Let's go and look. Because, I'm a numbers type of guy. I work in I do numbers on a regular. So this is something I was curious about too. I was like, damn. When last we do an episode? Not even when last we do one. When last we released one? And so I got the answers. So the last time we officially released a episode was August 20th, 2023. So both y'all was wrong. Craig was closer. And Torn was too certain. Like, yeah, man, I just checked last night. February, bro.
You know why?
But
the first episode we dropped ever was in February.
Was it in February? It was
February 2022. That was the first episode we ever dropped.
Yeah, I remember that. And then the second episode was around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I can remember that. I can remember that. But, it is what it is. Things came up, life was got in the way. We couldn't help it. But I can tell you one thing. A lot of things could happen since then. That's roughly 600 days, roughly 1 year, 8 months.
Fox.
You know what I mean? You could have started learning a new language. You could have completely transformed your body in 600 days. Certain animals' lifespan is only 600 days, like possums,
Top of the morning.
field moles, all that.
Top of the morning.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Did we just get a new guest, uninvited guest, a person who said they wasn't gonna be here today? You always welcome.
You're 2 hours ahead of me.
Uh-huh.
By this time, I would have either A, not genuine, or B, not able to come on,
You little low.
Hey, you talking like you in the back of the car and you don't want nobody to hear you?
Yeah, like you
talking on headphones, bro.
Right now, John and someone else seems supposed to be in.
I was gonna say he's stalking his little thing.
No, I'm in somebody's house. That's
Babe,
wait, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. How it is, we don't know.
We give me X closet,
So
air closet.
right now, I'm staying in my brethren's them parents' house. So,
this is as loud as you could get.
but I ain't trying to freak myself out. But I also talking into headphones, boy. So whatever the headphones pick up is what the headphones pick up.
I okay with it, bro. I don't think people know that this is John. You know, alumni of I don't know. He told me that he wasn't gonna be able to make it, and I ain't gonna lie. Last night I was a little sad. I was like, I know Renzo is not gonna be able to come in because he's somewhere on the sea protecting the Bahamas. You know, we gotta salute that boy. But I was like, damn. I ain't sure if I should go and kind of beg John and say, "Babe, you sure you can make it for the day?" I was like, "Nah, I can keep it strong." I can say, "All right, he can't make it. He can't make it."
No man, I did.
Begging mom for first episode.
I know, right? Like I was like, okay, I can't go on that side, and I can't go on that side in the group. I was
He's on his knees, but
no, please,
But
please.
I could imagine Keenan inside his bedroom praying to God. Please let this boy get on the pod today, Lord.
Come on, bro. No, man. Come on, man. Y'all can't do me like that. All right. So what I was just saying is our last episode was a while ago. I don't know if you heard. I don't think you was in the call just now. But do you want to guess when was the last episode? When we released the last episode, you got one guess because we already past that.
But it was literally 2 years ago.
Like a date, bro.
Oh. No, I can't guess that.
A month and a year. Just this.
Month and year?
Yeah.
I would want to say somewhere around between April and May 2023.
Damn. Why everybody doing what Craig did me? But no. It was August.
It couldn't be. It was August.
August 20th, 2023.
That was that was the last time you recorded an episode?
No, that was the last time we officially released the episode.
Oh, well, that's different because I know the last time we recorded an episode had to be around there because I was still in a certain space.
Yeah, okay. So you remember when you recorded, you don't remember when it was released.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. All right, I got you. You might be right. But I was just saying.
I do know for sure that we had recorded an episode somewhere close to around one of my birthdays. Because, boy, that's when I fall asleep halfway through the pod.
You was Little Tank Up?
Wait, Little Tank Up?
But don't worry, bro. We got plenty of podcasts when niggas are sharp and sleep.
Hey, listen.
No.
Listen to me, bro.
I didn't drop sleep. I did not drop sleep that day. I passed out.
You passed though. That's a little.
I passed out that day. I didn't fall asleep, bro.
You wasn't at a Diddy party of any kind.
Well, I was in my house. I had people. Wait, it was so funny because I had people over. I was home. I had people over because, like I say, it was around my birthday time, and I was like, "But y'all could finish chill out front because I gonna record the pod." Halfway through the pod, knockout.
I think I remember that. I remember that.
Wait, when I wake up, my whole front area was clean. I guess them was gone.
Wait. What front area? What you mean by front area?
In my house, wait.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
Because it was out front. I was inside of my bedroom, and when I wake up, it's mostly like two people leave. Everything else was cleaning up. I was like, oh, y'all some good people, boy.
Hey, at least you know they had a good time.
Boy,
you
throw it out.
Like I said, he passed out, but this drink still drinking. So,
but
what dedicates a good night, like a good party for you? Like, what's a good night out? Yeah, like you don't waste your time, you don't waste your money.
All right, so a good night for me consists of me going to a spot where I know I'm actually comfortable. Yeah. I know a few people there, so I don't have to like worry about being by myself or worrying about like having to find people to be with. Mm-hmm. And then good music. I ain't hearing the same song 3 and 4 times.
soca, old school dancehall.
Chill up. Yeah, but
No, I'm not saying nothing wrong with soca. I'm saying that you hear the basic soca songs.
right.
And,
You hear good music. I don't have to hear the same thing 3, 4 times. Ain't nobody fighting and arguing and that and stuff. Like, like that's a good time for me.
Boy, I like
Nigga
sports.
say,
I like
literally, as
sports.
long
We
as
could
you don't
go.
prime time.
Prime what?
As long as you don't go prime time, it's a good.
I swear to God.
prime time ain't not bad, dude. Ain't not bad, man.
Keenan.
Prime time isn't what?
Oh, wait,
Keenan.
now,
Prime time
Yeah.
apologist.
Wait.
We gotta
I know
pause the
it's like
podcast and
Keenan.
deal with this.
no.
Keenan, I get with you. I would rather date a Freeport gal than to go into prime time.
Wait, that's
Who?
serious? Wait, hold on. But you stand on that?
Down on that.
Boy, I have
$10
to lie, John.
Let's get up on John.
I would date a Freeport gal before
You might be going too far with that.
How much weight? All right.
You might be going too
Hold
far.
on, I could be real with you though.
Mm.
I won't go in prime time at least once just to experience it. Like,
Oh, you've never
could be scared
been.
out of my mind. No,
You've never been. Okay.
I've been
no,
like
I could
3
be scared out
times.
of my mind getting in there. But I'll go in prime time once just to see how it is.
I've been like 3 times. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna.
Uh-huh.
Prime time so hilarious because you
Hold
can
on,
walk
Baton.
inside. Yeah.
You been in there 3 times?
That's what I'm trying to say. He been
But
more
let me
times
explain,
than
let me
me.
explain more. Let me tell you more. The first time I gone inside, I didn't even know where it was. It was a really good night. The second time,
You was aware.
I was aware.
Nigga willingly going back.
No. That's when I remember where I was. Oh, I was here before. The third time, that was definitely my fault. I should have. I take responsibility for that. Yeah. I gone inside there, but every time I gone inside, I saw the wildest shit, bro. Like you'd walk
Hey, I
inside,
can imagine.
you just turn around, but the night going good. They must have played Dreams and Nightmares 6 times.
Uh,
But they played it that 7th time. But who this ass boy? Wow, big punch.
okay.
Yeah, must be- Then,
Yeah,
but
I think.
like 30 minutes later, everyone back inside. You're like, wait, hold on, bro. What y'all
I
doing?
feel like police don't even go in there and shut it down no more. It's like, bro, let them hash it out. If ain't no gunshots, don't call us.
But literally, it'd be like, what? Niggas get stopped, niggas get punched up. Cool, we open again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
The fact
Hey.
that I've been to prime time more than the people who live in Nassau, but that's crazy.
Well, you from Freeport.
Man,
Let's
that's
get
fine,
the record straight. You like danger.
Well,
Wow. Nigga tell Craig he don't value his life.
I never say he don't value his life. He don't value his life like us, but
it ain't good. It ain't good.
I've been twice. And Tom said he been 3 times. What you kidding at me for, bro?
Me, man. Y'all do better.
Craig said he been 12 times.
Okay, it's 10. Only been 10 times.
Double digits.
First
Double
of all,
digits.
we Andros people don't do them kind of things. We don't live life dangerous like that.
Well, that's a lie. Come on.
I say no others.
Come on.
Not
bro.
Andros. Not Andros. Not Andros.
Shout
Shout out
out
to
to
Ray
you,
Blaze.
guys.
Shout out to Nicholstown.
Shout out to him for it.
I know you're not real Andres, man, because no one say Nicholstown like that. Nicholstown? You giving that? I said so was surname,
First of
bro.
all-
What you talking about?
Dog, I live in Nassau, bro.
No, you live in Mexico.
Fair. I from Nassau.
You from now, so
My people's from Andros.
you
Shout out to Ray Blaze.
technically from.
I used to
Carmichael.
stay in Nicholstown. Wait, Carmichael is a whole different island, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You technically from Carmichael. There's
Which
Nassau,
part?
then
You
there's
from the
Carmichael.
west part of Carmichael or the east part of Carmichael?
They all together on a raft.
Fire trail, bro.
Oh.
Fire trail east.
Oh,
Oh, you
Be
dangerous.
by the pond.
More 90. Too dangerous? No. That's the better part of fire trail.
I see.
There's worse spot.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah.
From you coming up Milo Butler, and you take that left by Rubas, I almost call it Texaco. What's that? My age showing.
Uh-huh.
But
You take the left by Rubas. Wait, all of this is safe. In my whole time of living around there, I never had nothing happening on that part of Carmichael. You take a right and you go down like you get in Gladstone side. I wouldn't walk through there.
I ain't gonna lie. Like when you keep near, if you take a left by Rugas, you go down Fire Trail, it depends. Because if you take, because like when you get to a certain point, it's a split. If you, no, for real, it's a split. If you keep going down that road, I can't tell you if that's safe or not.
Wait, why y'all got so
What
much
the-
freaking stories
Hold on,
about
no, no.
fire trail?
It ain't even no stories, but
It's just how it is.
chances are he talking about if you go straight down like through the Rasta camp area
Yeah, right
versus
through
taking
there.
the curve. Bang. You take the curve, you can get down at my crib. You go straight down, that's Rasta camp there.
That's why I say if you take that curve, you won't safe area. Now, if you go straight, I can't tell you. You still in the safe area.
I mean, technically, once you go through there, that ain't really like Fire Trail Road no more. That's
Yeah.
I can't remember what they's calling the bar, though. But that's like a whole different subdivision.
So y'all just basically telling me there's I did not know there was a good and bad part of fire trail.
There's a good ball part everywhere.
It's a good part.
I didn't know fire trail this big, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just know
It ain't
Fire
big,
Trail is
it
a
just-
long road, boy.
Yeah, it's
The
just more
road
like
start from when you turn off of Gladstone and you go straight down to where you end up by 194.
yeah.
Once you get out of 194, go on a Fire Trail over.
I scared to trust you, bro, because I feel like you sent me to my.
I've been living through that my whole life, bro.
Or
Yeah,
like
just
you know
keep
where
that.
6 and 4 is? If you know where 6 and
Yeah,
4 is,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
take that corner,
6 and 4 corner ain't even Fire Trail. You got to go to the subdivision and then get out on Fire Trail through
Yeah,
the
that too.
Rasta camp.
yeah.
Hey, y'all,
But I've been to that Rasta camp once. I don't know if I
The best part of this conversation is I know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Is there
Yeah,
is there
but chill out.
for you? Is that a good part of 8 Mile Rock? It says
Niggas say, is there a good part of battle?
I actually
Right.
you. That's I don't know nothing about Freeport, so you feel left out of the conversation. I have a
Cheapest, you ask him
question.
if there's a good part of hell. Don't mind me.
That's
I don't know nothing but
crazy.
Freeport.
That's crazy.
I know nothing but Freeport.
The skater
You
rock
wouldn't know
sides.
because you ain't been.
Like, you ain't being for real?
You're the skater rock sides.
So you can answer the
no.
question or not? Because that was a legit question with Craig.
I mean, okay. So first of all, I've driven in Nassau and I didn't even know what y'all talking about. Number one. Number two, yes, there's good places in the Morocco. The whole like Morocco is good. I mean, it's just poor, but like it's good.
So you're trying to say to be good, you have to be poor. That's what you say. That's joking. That's joking. It's like a freaking. It's like a Twitter bot right now.
I mean,
That's
the
cool.
hope that everybody knows everybody essentially and the food good. But like, yeah,
Let's say it like this. If you could walk around Fox Hill Road, you could walk around in.
Wow.
You think so?
I wouldn't walk around Fox Hill.
I do.
like
I live around
Morocco is
that.
not that
Fun,
bad.
bro.
Man.
That's what I said. No, okay, let's say this. Because in my head, I think of like all the worst places in Nassau, I know I wouldn't walk. I'd walk around Fox Hill. Again, it ain't like a big thing to me. I can't tell them I from this week, but
All the worst places in Nassau I've walked.
I run out
Let me
of
tell
a
you.
child and walked in before.
you a
I-
dangerous nigga, Keenan. You walked from Wonder Heights?
Yeah.
You a dangerous nigga.
But
One-
I've
one that
been
lights would stick.
places. But my PP has carried me places. People in the parliament have to sign contracts on. But
Listen, but let me tell you something. That quote's so real. I've gone places in the pursuit of pussy I wouldn't go for a girl.
Why is that always the case though? Why is the girls who's be attracted to you and actually want you to come pull up on them always live in the most dangerous places? What's up with that? I don't like
because
that.
they ain't got no daddy.
Besides that,
Hey, listen. Niggas is walking through Chip and I'm looking for pussies.
But
I'm
because
okay.
honestly, I just rather walk past a small checkout than have to be going to the
What type
gate.
of Jaco?
Hey, hold on. Hold on. Nah, it may be dangerous, but when you figure out, don't do that. Okay? Niggas-
Because, like, wait, I rather do that than having to figure out the gate code and like, walk past the security guard and all that, way, to be honest.
What? Why? You more protected.
Well, that's too much work, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, but Craig, I
But
don't
you
get
just
that.
say a checkout just so calmly, like that's something that is happening every day, normal.
Ivy, is it, bro? Listen, what part of Nassau is being, bro?
He's just, I don't know what's going on with him.
Anywhere, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've walked through.
But he ain't from
Oh.
Nassau. So
I walked to Nassau Village, Pinewood, Lizzie, by anywhere, but I ain't gonna lie.
And
As
how
long as
many?
my feet could take me there, but I just why you walking?
Question: how many quote unquote jackals have you witnessed?
I just witnessed a check out like a couple days ago.
Wait, are you not
I
in
ain't even.
Canada?
Yes, I live in Gotham City.
Oh,
I could be real with you, right? I ain't never like actively see somebody get jacked, but I've
you never
seen
been to Junkanoo?
yeah, but I never watched somebody get jacked. I've seen like aftermaths of people get like I've seen it like after it happened. Matter of fact, I just was thinking about this the other day. Like I remember the first time I ever seen like a situation where somebody to get jacked before. Like this was when you had the tattoo. I was young, boy. We was walking like leaving the tattoo because my Grammy lived right down the hill. So we usually just like park there, walk up and go, do whatever. Boy, we was walking down, trying to go back home. And one boy was all lay out on the floor, all kind of people around him. Like I said, I'm like panicking because dog just get checked. And I was like, oh,
Oh, so you
damn.
didn't witness it. You just saw the
Yeah, that's what I'm
aftermath.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Like I never witnessed somebody like actually like, I just get checked. No. Like I've always seen like either right before it's about to happen or like right after it happened. I never like actually watched someone get checked. I watched
To be
someone
f-
get shoot before.
What? That's worse. I mean,
Yeah, it
well.
wasn't fun.
To be fair, someone getting stabbed is like really quickly. Like that, mostly is gonna be like 3 stabs max. Sometimes.
3 marks. No,
You're
but
doing logistics on the
Like
stop.
This how my brain is work, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
one of my
If you
brethren though,
take
like
the
he
angle of
actually
stop,
crazy. One of my brethren when he's studying in Canada, where he watched one boy get checked, and he's like, wait, that probably was like top 10 worst things he's ever like witnessed, boy, because like
but you gotta understand that's so
he
personal, bro.
watch it gone in, he hair it gone in, but he's like, boy, hairing your skin and then getting pierced is not a good sound, bro.
You gotta understand that's such a personal because like you see someone get shoot, they could be like a couple ways away, like damn. Like you see someone get stabbed, that nigga will walk up on him and say, "You need to die."
Yeah.
Honestly, in self-defense, I think I could check somebody before I could shoot somebody.
I could do
So,
both.
given this information, could y'all live in the ghettos in UK?
No.
Hell no, them
Them
niggas
niggas
have
don't
knives,
walk
they
around
have
with guns.
swords.
Alright,
No, boy.
let me go down.
That's a different. They are band guys, boy.
Let me go down the list.
See?
Let me go down the list. So
Guns were
everybody,
made. Hold on.
okay.
Guns were made because there's like, but you see that boy over there? I want to check him, but he far. So you know what? You
The
pick
fucking
something
picture.
so I
That's the
can
fucking
check him
picture.
from far.
Oh,
Niggas real
Oh.
and stab that nigga, but he way over there. Give me something real good.
Read something else.
down the line, John, would you
Yeah.
live in UK?
No, wait, not in the slums. Like in a decent
slums?
part of the UK. Yeah.
Ton, you?
Not in London. Hell no. None of them London slums. Maybe Manchester.
And then
It's not
Craig,
be like that.
and Craig, you.
I mean, I already live in a ghetto right now, but
That's a different type of ghetto, though. No guns. If they really want you gone, they coming towards you. Like, who said Bankai?
but
Who
no,
said that?
me. It was
Yeah.
me. Boy, like this video of this boy hopping in the cab.
Oh, you're
And-
talking about.
Boy, and like I said, one of them
Drive, uncle.
Uncle John,
Uncle.
and Uncle look at him like, oh my god.
He's like, wait, we're going down.
Nigga like
Now,
don't drop.
them shooting that car and breaking that car, right?
You know what it looked like? It looked like Uncle was driving with his foot. Like he was pushing the car with his foot. He was like,
He's a real shooting type of guy, bro.
Bro, but you know there's those a group of niggas like 10, 12.
you don't know if they was black.
But and they get giddy off of that
Wait.
kind of thing.
A group of people 10, 12 deep walk up on you with straight up swords saying you gotta go.
That's crazy though. Like, what do you do to make someone that bad? They surrounding you with knives. Like, yeah, babe, like no negotiating. We gotta get you out here today,
I'd be like, hey,
right
you
now.
can't just like stop. I start negotiating for you.
Well,
Like, boy, at some point you gotta be like, boy, I ain't like, I think we running out, boy. Like, fuck.
there's no timeouts, Craig. This is what you can't say, babe. Let me catch my.
No, sometimes you gotta look at your brethren like, hold on, Jeremy, why are you angry?
Real, like, what's going on? I feel like all on, buddy. I only mess with you. You got 11 niggas here. What y'all doing, bro?
Party today?
I think they had masks on, so I mean, they had to
I
know
didn't even
who
know it
was
was a
who.
surprise costume, but
Hey, let's get into this episode, bro. Let's get into this episode. All right, Craig. I'm not Craig. Ton, give us the countdown, bro. Let's get into this.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, finally.
Yeah.
No. The show we talk about whatever, whoever, however, for any reason, because why not?
Yeah, why
We
not?
have a kid that eyes of thought. We have a Craig. Say what's up, Craig. That's
Yeah,
Craig. We have a
that's
John.
how he usually sound. That's how he usually sound.
And what's up, John? Say what's up, John.
Yeah,
aye, Captain.
yeah. John is a special guest because we wasn't expecting him to come in today. I ain't gonna lie.
Arg.
And he was so. I thought he was gonna fight. I thought he was gonna fight crime in Mexico because he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be there."
Fight
Bro.
crime.
You don't think Mexico need a Batman, bro? I feel like you can do that.
Fight.
But you do much Batman they kill in Mexico.
Why you going there, Craig? Why you going?
You guys try to be Batman. Can't tell him. We can show you Batman today.
Ooh.
Alert that.
Wait, I ain't even trying to get into none of that kind of stuff over here. I just want to stay in my own house and try to be safe.
You think Batman again? They do the eagle then.
But Mexico is Gotham.
You think so? I think New York or like Toronto, bro, because it's like a melting pot.
Fight. Listen to me.
That's it. The shit them
You know
cartels is
that
going on.
there's only one legal place in this entire country that you could buy guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in Mexico have a gun.
He's telling me something or telling me something.
Thank you.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Ever
They
since,
got your IP address, John. They got your IP.
Okay then.
like, ever since what they do to Chilano, boy, I don't know if y'all know the story of him.
I scared
Ever
him.
since,
Exactly.
ever since
They're
they do
going
that
to
to
do the
him, boy.
same thing to Peso Pluma. You won't believe it. They're going to do the same thing to Peso Pluma. Don't play that. Like,
Okay,
let me tell you, I give you
I
a
live
quick
scared.
rundown of
I live in the
Chilano.
Bahamas.
I can give you the quick rundown of Chilano. Chilano was not reggaeton. He used to do like corridos and all them different things, right?
Okay, yeah.
And we used to do narco corridos. So that's basically like a subgenre of music dedicated to like a narco group or like not really sign you, but like you will make music to like promote that violence and then like Chilano
Uh-huh.
gone to go perform at one event or whatever. He's in like a club or something like that. This boy was on stage, right? He gone to perform a song. Right before he gone to perform the song, like niggas them then start the instrumental and thing, right? Right before he gone to perform, somebody pass him a piece of paper. He on stage now. Nigga read the paper, he read the words on the paper. You could see this boy visibly break into sweat. And he's like, boy, forget it. He starts singing. After this boy finished his set or whatever, niggas find him dead on the side of the road.
Down.
Oh, there's a video with the boy with the who singing the song.
Yeah.
I thought it was he singing against gang violence.
Oh.
Hold on.
So
So,
this
yeah.
was we don't know what the reason why they wanted him off, but he was signed to them basically.
But you know why they wanted him off? He was singing. It's like not that he's bigging up like one gang over the other, but he was.
On
Yeah, but
each other.
basically, dog.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
them just was like, boy, if you sing that song, that's could be the last time you ever sing anything in your life.
So it's like drill
He
music.
sing that song, and that's the last thing he ever do in his life.
So it's like drill music where like your ops you pop. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. So yeah, cool.
Well,
Rest in peace to
Feel me.
Chilano.
we had to. I mean, I didn't want to start off with like a somber note like that, but you know, we only going higher from here. Well, we got a lot of topics to go from this part. I'm glad we back. It was 600 days since our last episode. A lot of things you could do in that time. You could start a family. You could learn a new language.
Lost got
I
on.
attempted.
Tempted.
What
You
language
coulda-
you better learn, Greg?
You could have been a
No,
totally
I tried
different
to
version.
start a family, but
I thought you were the son.
Wait, why would you do that?
Wow. Who this?
wait, I
who
thought
this-
I found the one.
I thought you were the son, daycare.
Cool.
We don't speak
That's
about
okay.
that, but anyway, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that was the biggest heartbreak in my adult years in my life, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Tell us more about this, bro. I didn't know. I don't know what's going on.
You want Trump? You want to create trauma dub on this spot, yeah?
I mean, we ain't ready at
You
a
just
low
say
point.
we coming from.
we going out here, bro. This banner from that to break up. We going up, bro. We going up.
Like it was supposed to be like a lesser fun thing, and then we develop it into actual feelings, and then
Oh.
it's like I think this actually the one after all the swamp donkeys I then swim through by, like this actually the one I meet the
Like to find
family
the
and
whole
all,
of his
but
dreams.
by dog, like I meet the mommy and the sisters and all. I had a whole dinner with them. This that and the next way. I say by pretty odd, by I off. I out the dating pool by because of the smell and it smell like piss. By it was like one day during class time now. Why they go and take a break? She comes sit next to me on the couch. I was like, and she's like, boy, I don't know if I could do this anymore, yada yada yada. I was like, Dread, I hear it. I hear what she's saying. I was like, Dread. And it started kicking in more and more those words. Mind you, the best part about this story is that at the time I had a gal back home.
Mm.
That's the best part of the story.
Yes, but like
Okay.
Yeah, back up.
Okay.
like she was back home, but at the same time, it's like I lost something. I lost my wife, bro. Like I lost something bigger than her, bro.
Well,
This literally goes in power.
But yeah, so like the more the words start to kick in as we talk, way, and we finish, I go on in class and try to finish my assignment, but I couldn't do it. I had to call my brethren. She was at work. I had to call my brethren. I was like, dog, this happened, and I ain't okay, boy. Like tears coming down my eyes. I shaking. I couldn't breathe. I was like, boy, no, boy, this can't be it, boy. I wanted to give up on life, boy.
well, Craig, I only could tell you what ChatGPT told me. Instead of putting that energy into a relationship, you could have grown a lime tree that takes 1.5 years. So next time, we start. I don't know what I say.
Niggas,
I just tell you what
take your heartbreak and go grow a lemon tree to go make switcher. This is the thing. These are the words of Keenan.
Like,
His friend. I'm
First of all-
talking about heartbreak.
first of all,
Niggas say go make some
I know.
switcher.
first of all,
If you want break, make lemonade.
Exactly.
first of all, Keenan, go to hell.
Like,
Y'all never lost a Chloe Bailey in your life, so I don't really want to hear nothing, mate.
Chloe Bailey, nah, bro. Come
tell you
on.
why I feel you. The last girl I was talking to, right? You go on names. Talking one girl, I thought, things was things. Wait, I had to go to work after me and this girl, like after she's like, well, yeah, I don't think I could do this no more. I had to go to work and run a whole trip. Wait, now my job requires you to be very high energy. And if you all know me, well, Dawn would know, wait, I'm very high energy when it comes to my job. Big man, I had to pretend to be fine for hours.
You breaking up, John.
That's exactly what was happening to me.
Oh, bro. That's a...
Wait, John, about that? Wait, during the breakup, not only did I lost my job, I was low on rent. I wasn't eating. That is the one. Wasn't enough food inside the fridge for me. But and I know it's failing my classes.
No.
But
Well,
That's
I
the
was just
real
happy
beat.
that my own was during the break, so
Boy,
I had time to chill out and get over things.
I attempted the backflip off the balcony, but I ain't gonna lie.
ain't nothing worse than waking up 5 o'clock in the morning and seeing that I can't do this no more, Dex.
I
Start
last
your
came
day.
back sleep, boy.
No,
Start
but
the day
I had to go to
off.
work. I had to go to work, bro.
Start.
Start your day off with that. I said, okay.
No, see, at least my own happened like almost midday.
See, so you gotta at least go back to work and be like, ah.
So Tom, you
Back
say
to work. I was
so.
just going to work.
So Tom, when you say your breakup happened, like what time of day?
So it was basically right. I wake up. I was second in school. It was cool. Going to sleep.
I hope nothing good happens to Tom in relationships because he ditched us when they come now. So, but I hope nothing.
This happened before that, by the way. this happened before that. But since then, I don't know no luck either, so you might be right. But I go on to sleep, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up 5 to, get ready. I look at my phone, she say, yeah, I can't do this no more. I'm just too... She say something.
He would tell us. He would tell us. He was Zonny would say.
I wouldn't have get into details neither, but you don't mind.
But it's just like, listen, if you ever been with a guy who just in the right space, you know what they'll say, bro.
Yeah.
You know what they'll say.
Dang.
And I was like, what? But, and I had to sit with that, bro. I literally had to sit with that. Go to wait. I had to wait.
You at work, okay?
I had to work. I chilling. I with my pops, I'm working together. I trying to, because, I used to like, okay, what I used to do, ain't like glue on pipe, but I had to glue some pipe. I glue on the pipe, right? Every time I put it on, the wire just ain't going on. It ain't going on, right? It's so funny. Like, it just wasn't going to go on properly, bro. When I put it on, it fall off. When I tell you about the third time, I just freaking break the wire for taking, the nigga's like, what's going on with you? I look at him, I say, but the love of my life just say we can't do it.
You won't say that. You won't say that. You
Wait,
want to
you
look at
my
him with chest in your eye. Oh, it's your pops. Oh, yeah.
This is my pops. I said, but the love of my life just say we can't do it. Nigga say, well, all I can tell you is, son, you just break my shit.
Yeah.
I say, what?
Nigga say,
Same goes on. In other words,
freaking out.
But he's like, bro, listen, at the end of the day, you sad. I understand that. But that fitting costs $45. You got to pay up, pop. It's like you need that money.
that's some good advice, bro. You believe it or not.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. They're like, bro, yeah, your life suck for now, but life go on, bro. You got to
Well, the ChatGPT suggests that you try planting a willow tree, plant and cutting, and it could be 6 to 10 feet in 600 days instead of doing a relationship next time, bro.
But now that I remember, it really put me over the edge was like
I like I know.
Baku.
I like I know
yard
acknowledge
Baku.
what I just said.
My yard Baku wanted more attention. But like I heard shit, but like I on the edge, but like I done on the edge on the balcony. It's like, but I can jump. And this girl talking about I ain't giving them much attention no more. But it's like, but I off myself live right now.
I ain't gonna lie, but Craig, I understand your pain. He's a sick nigga. He's a sick nigga.
That's crazy.
He's a sick nigga.
Oh, but you know what it is? But no, look at Chloe Bailey. Cause I like her and Chloe Bailey look from exactly like body, face, and all.
I could be real, right? Send this gal inside the group chat, right?
How
Send
about
us to see one stuff.
no? Number one. Number two, she can cook. She is watch anime.
Nah.
She is tailor clothes. She is do jewelry. She used to rub my head. But
Which one?
like it's like, wait, dog, this really done, man? But I ain't like,
I want this out of 10 and lose it.
Nigga,
wait, after,
cheating on this girl.
yeah.
Oh, you cheat on her?
No, the girl in Nassau.
Oh. Why? She didn't count. She's long distance, he say.
Nigga, just like me for me. That's why I don't do long distance. I know that's how I think. You over there.
Why?
You over there.
Particularly like.
I can't do long distance with. I ain't gonna lie. That's too.
I might
like,
I ain't like me, though.
I can be like, man, I want to squeeze something. And if you ain't there, I can find something to squeeze.
That's why I got 7 pillows on my bed.
Because the last girl I was dating, like literally just for December to February. But I was home in December, and the second I come back in January, I was like, yeah, I can cheat. Like I don't like this girl, I can cheat. Like. I mean, I was cheating with her when I was home, but like when I come back, I was like,
Why you didn't just leave?
I say, man, nigga made a conscious decision to be a bad person.
Right? I could be saying, I come on a point in life where, but
We can't hear you, John.
I can't hear you, John.
John, we can't hear you.
I don't know why, but my bad. But yeah, but if I'm happy with the situation, but I just gonna leave.
I completely
Cheating is too much
understand that,
work,
but
boy.
I
Nah,
left
bro,
twice.
cheating is way too much work. I will just leave.
I left twice, dog. I
You
literally
dance
left
the
twice.
charm, bro.
And then after the second time, I was like, boy,
It ain't worth it.
I can just find another girl in Bison.
Okay, all right.
baby,
All right.
boy.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, so I will traumatize you to make sure you leave me alone.
Yeah, but like I ain't even just trying to cheat on you, but I'm trying to build a family around her. I'm
Like I
trying to
said,
come
I don't
back to
want
Nassau and Freeport with a whole tribe. Yeah,
But
but
I was so
He coming back
happy.
with wedding pictures on.
I telling you,
I was so happy when she break up with me, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I had to go on to the local drug man. I say, boy, I ain't gonna lie. If it was really serious, I want an 8 ball, boy. That's all.
Frying pan. Y'all, I call y'all so we can get through some topics.
Okay, bad night.
We gotta,
Funny.
let's
We talk about a nigga dying. We talk about Craig losing the love of his life. But the minute he starts talking about crack, that's the that's a key to okay. So,
Wait, that was a cut off. That was a cut
that
off.
was cut off. No,
Yeah.
die from the cartel. No, Craig being a horrible person. Him saying he might do crack was like,
that one was,
Wait, this
whenever we
guy,
get to crack is when I feel like there's-
gotta get edited out. We will be moving with that.
yeah, never. But I mean, let's keep going with it. Let's enjoy it as we go. But we miss a lot in that time. We missed Playboy Kai dropping his music album. We missed.
Make music for white boys who want to say nigga dead, but
Y'all didn't like the album?
Yeah,
I know Torn like
I
couple
listened
songs.
to
my
it.
brother in Christ, I've never listened to a Playboy Cardi album, but
You look like the
I
type of
was
person to be a
supposed to
Playboy
listen
Cali
to
fan,
it,
though,
but
Craig.
I didn't get to it as yet.
I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to listen to the whole thing because it was 30 fucking songs.
Wait, what?
It was 30 songs, bro. And that was the first one. The second one was like 37.
Yeah, he added some more songs to it. He added
Anyway.
Fuck on My
That's a
DJ,
deluxe version.
some other songs. You know.
Yeah.
I could
Might
probably
go
go
with
through
me.
the album and just listen to whatever have features from people that I like.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, Travis Scott had some really good features on that album.
of
All right,
course,
well, I could
Travis
just
Scott is
compile
fine.
the album.
I don't even like Travis Scott.
I ain't gonna lie. Travis Scott's one of my favorite artists, but
Let's
that-
try the band, please.
oh, hold on there.
But you can't be talking about Travis Scott in that disrespectful light.
Who?
You.
I said I like
I'm
the
not
Travis Scott
simply-
features, but I'm not a Travis Scott
simply
fan.
not like, wait.
All I
is
can
not
say is,
simply
Rick,
not a Travis Scott fan.
Wait,
Travis Scott's
nigga,
one of my favorite artists of all time. But
Bro, from Owl Pharaoh straight down to Astro World, that boy just had bangers, bro. Even his singles, his what it names, his features, he don't mess with. The only time I could say that Travis Scott ever messed, and I was upset about it, was when him and Quavo dropped that Jack Hancho foolishness.
boy, that shit was ass. But
Hey, we
I-
don't speak about that.
The whole album sounded like
don't
one
speak about that.
song.
That never happened. That never happened.
Real, that album, that never saw light of day. But I ain't like in the last couple of years, the government mandated Travis Scott features. Sometimes it's be like, I don't know,
It's mostly 21 Savage man. They did the features though.
him too.
I don't like. But I feel it.
The Lil Baby mandated features, they was getting on my nerves. I was like,
I've been liking the thing though. I've been liking the Glorilla mandated
Brother,
features.
que si vamos a salir ahí abajo en el buzón tiene la llave.
Arriba! Sorry, stop.
Imagine they can hear that.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
But like, I ain't gonna lie to you, the album, it was cool, you know. No, I ain't gonna, it's a lot of extra songs that like, I don't like. For real.
I
Crush?
don't like Crush. I don't like Crush.
like that,
I
bro?
don't like none of like the like pop features. I mean like
Crush.
singles.
Radar.
On Bingham album. On
Live Cardi album. Rather Lie. Great.
I hate Rather Lie.
You something wrong with you.
I like Toxic. I like Charge the Moses.
Yeah, that charge him was a fee. Hey, gotta say it.
All the Travis Scott's features. I never used to like Travis Scott features after I would say 2019, but all of them fit. So I
Wake Up
give him.
Filthy.
Why?
I like those.
Why? One is not filthy, not like.
But let's get over that part, John. I give him his credit. I give him his flowers. He ain't like I saying they was trash.
That ain't cool.
Listen,
The only thing you could call Travis Scott trash on is that foolishness he put out with Quavo.
Cocaine Nose was hard. Like VZ. 2024.
See, there was some good songs on there. We missed out on Young Thug getting freed. We missed out on Slizzy Summer last year. Anybody's Cash Cobain fan? Anybody listen to Cash Cobain?
No. I couldn't do it.
You
Wait,
can't?
wait.
You
Wait,
went to
honestly,
Slizzy?
with all these new artists coming out, babe,
No.
hip hop artists coming out, babe, I just completely switch. I
You's a
switch straight to dancehall.
Oh,
You's an unk now, bro. You got to listen to old school reggae and dancehall, bro.
Okay.
Alkaline is your favorite artist.
First of all, close, see in top 10, but my favorite artist is Tommy Lee.
John, I had to mute you until you was finished talking, bro. I can unmute him now. Hey, John.
I can't
I
music
bet.
music. No, man.
Nah, if you talking, just mute your mic, bro, because we can hear it in the background.
Everybody
think-
waking up now, but
He can't hear me. Anyway, ain't mute him. What you saying, Craig?
I saying that it's just gunman music, scamming music to me right now, man.
Oh, so you listening
me,
to you listening to current dance or squashing those?
Yeah. It's
Well, yeah,
mostly
yeah.
Skipper and Molly and Tommy Lee.
So you consider yourself an unk or old head yet? No?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I try to listen to this new music and I just be like, cut this noise off. Like, there's too much noise going on. But
Yeah,
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
What
When
about
it comes to,
you?
like-
Use an unk?
Well,
no, my bad, but everybody waking up.
I
Yeah,
a bit
it's
of
straight.
both.
But if you want to talk to people in the background, just mute your vibe. That'll be straight.
I a bit of both because low key, I've listened to a lot of dancehall, balance, bit on rotation for like since it come out.
Yeah.
I just
Maybe
listened to like a
I
bunch
don't
of
know
different
much
shit.
about new dancehall right now.
Well, Craig can teach you. Craig say he more current on the current
Like,
wave.
I ain't gonna lie. Anything Key Glock drop,
Yeah,
I've been listening to.
I don't like Key Glock, but there you go.
Issues.
Don't even.
But I've been listening to like a bunch of Tame Impala, Logie. Just like, and then like Tame Impala.
What white girl put you on a team in Impala, bro?
that's a great question. That's a great question.
You know what put me
I
on Tame Impala?
gotta clap it up. That's a
You know
great
what put me on Tame Impala?
Oh.
FIFA 21.
Oh.
Nah, that's a BS answer. I'll
Bro,
take
if
it.
you ever play a FIFA game, you would know, bro.
I never played FIFA.
So you will know.
Yeah.
They have all type of Tame Impala songs on there. That's how I get. That's how I started listening to them. And you know white girl put me on. White woman put me in the music.
Going to Florida.
Oh, so you put them on the music. What white woman you be talking to?
I don't
This right here.
Going on.
crazy.
You talk to white women, but
Hey, white women is cool, boy. White women cool, boy. Some of them. They cool.
Oh, Lord.
Greg, we don't mind you.
Okay.
Like, I know it. Hey, what just leave that alone? Like, that's the truth.
You Greg.
Listen, I just listen to a bunch of old music that I could find.
Speaking of moderately old dancehall, Vibes Cartel was released from jail too. We missed on that. We wasn't able to commentate on that neither. How y'all feel about that?
Shout out to the World Boss by the teacher.
It was, eh? Yeah.
The teacher release, but
Anybody plan on going to any of his concerts?
probably not.
Yes.
Craig, I feel like Craig was gonna say yeah.
I mean, in the camera.
He did, but I'm probably not gonna attend it.
I ain't gonna lie, the fact that I missed someone in Nassau in my head, It's not even good.
That's a wrap, boy.
That just wasn't meant for me to go.
Y'all hear about all the
I
drama that happened that night? That was crazy.
Yeah, but that how they had to go to one bus to get tickets. Then the niggas say, "Oh, you no more tickets, you no more bands."
I actually felt kind of sad for Julien Believe that night, contrary to that.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel a little bad
Whip.
at the start. Okay, I didn't feel bad for you because I ain't like the fact that everyone was looking at him like, "Wait, what you
He
do?"
was stupid. See, here's
Right?
the thing why I feel bad for Julien Believe, right? If you ask the average Bahamian why they don't like him, they can't give you an answer.
Yeah, they just don't like him. Like, no, there was
Nobody
no.
can give you an answer to why.
Ever since he sang the national anthem, and that didn't sound that good.
Yeah, I think that
Niggas
was
really ain't been on his run, Brian.
that was a big
That
moment in
and when
2020.
he put when he put wine in fire
In that
engine,
corned beef. Yeah, people wasn't on that.
Oh,
And then
what he did?
threw
What
that
did?
party,
Wait. What did Julien Believe do?
okay, so you know
he
you have this
brought
wine.
out this. Oh, go for it.
You know you have your wine. He made a wine.
And
Julien
Julien Believe
first,
wine.
Yeah, Julien Believe wine. The first thing he said was, "Hey, this wine is pale good with corned beef and rice." And niggas was like,
What?
"What are you talking about?"
That
was his
Wait,
choice.
but we thought that he
name?
was hold on, but we thought he was drinking it
Real, that's what we
with the
thought.
fire
But then
engine.
he showed you cook the corned beef with the wine. I was like, that's even worse.
See, nah, at that point, we should have crucified him, bro, to be honest.
What?
Hold on. Hear me out though. Hear me out. I would personally eat fire engine with a cup of wine on the side. I
Well,
like wine.
yeah.
Wine
I
is
thought that was marginal.
but I don't
On the
think I
side.
want the flavor of wine in my fire engine. Like when I
Plus the
make
wine that tastes
certain
better.
like beef stews and stuff, if I make a beef stew or something, then I'll put wine inside there. Because
Yeah,
it's
You
been
supposed
really
to.
good.
because it pairs good with
Nah,
beef.
right. But
Corned beef is beef.
no, but it ain't that kind of party though.
Like, I just trying to correct Keenan because he say it goes well with beef. Like, corned beef
It
is
goes
beef.
well with
My,
beef.
my,
Why do I sound like that when you
don't.
make fun of me? Why do I have an accent when you talk about why you
Ian, you have an accent on the whole, but you from Andres.
yeah.
fuck y'all, bro? Anyway, continue.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like
At the end of the day, now
yeah.
what made it worse with Julien Believe was during COVID when he threw that party, and then he had to pay that fine, and he's like, he can't pay that fine.
Awesome, just like man, you break.
The whole horn, bro.
Yeah, it's like
he's
literally,
getting
so
on it.
everyone's like, so you can't sing, your wine tastes bad, you
And
can't
break.
cook,
And you break.
Oh my god,
niggas
You
was in
stand on
that
like
with
Thorn
them.
friend who could. You stand on like Thorn friend who couldn't pay that gal. Anyways, next.
wait, hey, bye.
Hey,
Bye.
hey, but y'all,
Bye.
hey,
Bye.
hey, hey.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't gonna do.
I ain't got nothing.
What you ain't gonna do is like I know
Don't-
that boy.
Don't. All right.
I know that boy. Second thing,
Yeah.
do not bring that back up.
I ain't got nothing.
That's so dead.
I ain't got
That's
nothing.
And
That's
then
dead.
don't do that.
Anyways, Julian Believe, boy, if you're listening to this, you probably ain't gonna listen to this. But if you listen to this, just know, boy, if Julian Believe, why can't the rest of us?
But like in the people defense, right? It just to get on some in defense. They get a pop a little bit. At the same time,
No, but in his defense, not in the people defense.
okay, in his defense, they got a bop, but in their defense, Julien Believe is a raking scrape artist.
Wait, I could be
He-
real with you. If I was at that party and that boy start playing Live and Wine, I'd have been on the stage freaking out. Live and Wine and Junkanoo, she
But,
going
to be
down on
honest,
bait. Wait, I was to be on the stage freaking right out with him, boy.
I have never listened to a Julien Believe song in my life.
I
Like,
have.
I'll just take your word for it that he is sort of good in some areas.
She got that jump.
The next thing is, right, is the fact that when Live and Wine, the first come out, that was everywhere.
Wait, hold on.
And-
When Live and Wine came out, I was rushing with Colors at the time. Shout out to Mr. J. Wendy and Julian had rushed with us that year, and we played Live and Wine on Bay Street in the middle of Rawson Square. Wait, we had Rawson Square tear right up, bro.
Well, I ain't saying it wasn't a big song when it come out, it was. But, Bahamians,
Raymond's
No,
ain't
man,
nobody, and I don't like us, to be honest.
What? That's how you gonna leave that statement?
Raymond's ain't nobody, boy.
But listen, but the fact that like
Payment's so
2,
big.
3 years later, that song is still getting played a lot in place, and people's like, "Man, we want to hear something new." You know, Bahamas is good.
But then
They
he
also ain't
brought
move
out
for
new
win.
stuff and nobody was on the run. So you can't believe payment stuff.
Exactly. And you don't want to move for Wendy either, because Wendy going up there at that Vibes got their concert and this, and like,
But she didn't make it a
Wendy's
problem.
another thing that a lot of people don't be on a run on. That's need
I
help.
mean, Rick
What's so
Straight
funny is
might
I know-
just be done.
No.
No, it ain't,
He ain't,
like,
like,
You
as long
suppose
as
like
I'm
the
alive,
Shine and
boy,
Johnny
Rick and
Cake.
Strip are never done, boy.
Shine and Johnny Cake running the road right now, boy.
Wait, those are artists?
Yes.
Freaking Street
Never
ain't
heard
that
them
bad.
before.
What? Hold on. You remember during the pandemic when the road that first opened, it was one song was carrying out saying the effing road. You getting it?
Yeah.
That Shine and Johnny Cake.
But that song was jumping for you. It's good every day.
Going down my bar cause it's flipping road.
I've
Get up
been
the dirty bungies cause it's flipping road.
I actually driving past the police because I was a thingy worker, a century worker, playing that song. They used to look at me so much.
Flipping road.
I just find this tweet from 3 a.m. _ammo. He said, I still crying at that Julien Believe video, but it's like when Jesus tell the sea be still, everything was just calm.
Gee.
People sick, bro. They're wrong for that.
He's
They're wrong for
He's so
that, bro.
mean, boy. Y'all can like one little bop, boy, for real, boy.
they got a bop, because the boys say everyone jump and do something or bring out your lights. See to say something. You could have,
But guess
do a
what?
little
Hold on.
something.
But see, you know what the sad part about it is, right? All these people getting off on Julian Believe, but half of them don't have the balls to do what these do. Half of them
That's
can't
true.
go and write no song. Half of them can't go in no studio and record no song. Half of them can't go on no stage and perform no song, even if it's somebody else's song, right? So all of them running on can't do half of the things what this boy is do.
But but also maybe mean that they realize they can't do it, and if they do it, it will suck. Which is
Yeah, but
probably
he
what Julien
can, and
Believe
his
should
own
do.
doesn't. His music ain't bad, but
It ain't
people
boxing.
just don't like
I think
it.
it's just
They
corny.
don't like
I think
it.
it's just corny. Yeah, people
People
don't feel
don't
like
like
it's
him because they
authentic.
following each other, bro. That's really all it is.
But
Like I say before,
but to have no
half of the
fans though.
Bahamians can't, like half of the Bahamas can't tell you why they don't like this bike. And I bet you if you ask them, 5 out of 10 people will give you the same generic answer.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you what's going on with Julien Believe. Listen, first off, his demographic is older Bahamians. That's the first thing to start there. Second thing, Bahamians like follow fashion. So if a few popular people say,
Like John said, yeah.
if you probably will say, yeah, we ain't fucking with Julien Believe, they ain't fucking with Julien Believe. And then all them other things I list, the nigga, people think he can't sing because of that, the anthem
national,
shit.
yeah.
The national
Wait,
anthem.
half of y'all favorite artists can sing, bro.
But I ain't saying,
But they got
I
aura.
just saying.
But they got aura, you see. He ain't got the aura.
And the next thing is, and it was like, that was like what, Carifta or something?
When
When
I
he do
think
that?
so.
Or the IAAF, something. When he do that,
One of them bigger bands.
right? Then it was the wine thing. He whined, it tastes bad, which was funny. Then
Wait, hold on. Watch this, right? I mean to cut you off. But look on YouTube at different Super Bowl or like big sporting events where people were singing the national anthem. And look at how much of them celebrities that mess up the national anthem or that mess up at their concerts and like.
oh, bro, I understand. Fergie
Because they
singing that
can't
national
sing
anthem.
live. Okay then.
I feel
Singing
like if
that national anthem.
Julien Believe
Okay then.
could get out a string of hits, it can reverse how people feel about him. But it's too much compounded on him. All them things, you can't have all these negative and funny things happen to you and you don't take it as in stride or try to come back from it. It's too much. I feel like once
He
you're
trying and
ready,
niggas still ain't allowing them to.
he might be trying in the wrong areas or trying too hard. You see what I'm
But
saying?
like I
Either
say,
way,
the
it
bigger
ain't
he
look
The
good.
only reason I could give y'all as Bahamians the fact that
Why you say
he
Bahamians
shouldn't
like
have
that? Like it's
performed.
derogatory.
My bad.
Like he ain't my like so slow, man.
No Bahamians.
You shouldn't. The Vibes Cartel concert wasn't the place for him to perform.
It wasn't. It was the wrong
He
place.
could perform at like the Tattoo or something.
Regatta,
Concert
Crab
was the wrong
Fest.
bang. The concert was not for him.
Yeah,
I'll say that much. If they had like some, I don't even want to say like rappers and but they could have.
I think Botino should have dropped normal. I think they should have that off. I think.
Listen, as much as I don't even respect Bobutino as an artist, some people would have been moving when Bobutino come with there singing.
But John have beef with Bobutino. Just remember that.
I have a love-hate relationship towards him. He's a broken clock to me. He's be right like twice a day. But wait, Normal is a big tool, and I could be real with you. I was on Shirley Street when niggas them bring that out on boxing. That's boxing on the year. No, boxing. I think One Family bring that out. Either One Family or Valley bring that out on boxing. But I was on Shirley Street when they dropped that, and I freaked myself right there.
Wait, that song is that?
Big.
Hello?
Yeah.
What
Y'all ain't hear that just now?
No.
What?
But I know if niggas slam on door or something, but I hear one big boom and
I just heard Torn say that was a hit. That was it.
But yeah, Normal is a big tune. But like me personally, I can't think about who I would have said to put in place of Julien Believe at that concert. Because I don't even think
They should have Reggie do the dance.
No, but I
Like
got it
10 times.
That's
But
what
when he's so much, Reggie could do that with that rifle walking.
No, but
he's so much
he could be getting
He
the rest of his life, right?
He could have been the one to get them ready on top of the
Right.
Tesla. They was dance for the raffle.
That video was so funny. They could say, if he tired of getting them, he's not.
He
What
could
video
get
you
them for
talking
the rest of
about?
his life.
You want to see the interview with him and Mel? When Mel was, they was like, Reggie, you ain't tired of getting them? They keep asking him time to get them. He's not. Get them till he die.
That's crazy. I did not see that. I can look it up. Though.
Yeah, but
Hey, let's get in some topics though. I just wanted to complete what I was saying though. What we missed also the Bahamian ambassador, international ambassador, returned back to the Bahamas. Cindy Patrice Jackson, bro.
Jackson.
Jackson. I said Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got run back, so I hear.
But she's back. I think if y'all feel like she making the Bahamas a better place.
I don't have nothing to say with her because she ain't gonna case at me and my girl again.
Yeah.
Y'all all I can say about Julien Believe this corned beef wine. But
I know I wasn't saying that, but I just saying the fact. Whatever Cindy doing, I wish her well in life. I hope God bless her. More power to her.
Yeah, I hope she has many more years on this cert.
She ain't about to curse me out. I can't.
Well, I so cool off of that. Next up,
listen.
But the good thing is we on the right time to cover this story. We now have the first Bahamian Justin Bieber. Y'all heard a new song?
Oh, fight! You know what's crazy? Fight this world so small, mate. That is my teammate, mate.
Who?
Andrew, who made that new song?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but I saw it on TikTok before everyone else saw it. I said, what the fuck this nigga talking about?
I can play the song. I can play the song. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Big life. Yeah, I'm a jealous.
The fathers.
Run that
Oh!
You know this remind me of? That video of them niggas in that carriage.
Yeah, I'm a jealous. And you got the fathers.
Hey.
Fathers, find up hips and me grab it.
Who this play is?
One white boy.
Yeah, I'm a jealous. And you got the fathers.
All right, that's it. How y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like that's a hit?
I don't, but
Wait, what? That makes sense.
I ain't even trying to be. That's ass.
Well, his name is Drew Music.
Oh, wait, shout out
He's
Julian.
the
Hold on,
he's the
while we
self
on Bahamian, go for it, go for it.
he's a self-proclaimed Bahamian Justin Bieber, white, and this is a new recent song called Gallus.
That's crazy. While we on Bahamian, like new Bahamian artists or whatever, right? Let me drop one quick song inside the odd spirit. My boy Heath X.
This ain't free promo. Like we can't even hang your stuff, bro.
Keenan, I can send you the link right now. I send
Okay.
you the link. Hold on. I need you to play this.
You can play
Hey,
it at
bro.
the end. You can play it at the end. You can play it at the end. When other songs, you'll
No play at the end.
Y'all, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to play at the end or y'all want to play it now? What y'all want to do?
No,
Play it
boy,
at the
play it
end.
now. Play it
Oh
now,
my
by Keenan.
goodness.
Please, for you. I begging you.
What Tom? What you say? Play it now.
I'm playing now, but
Alright.
it's song bad.
Well,
No
this
sound.
song is Heath. I mean, the song is "I'm a Boatman" by Heath X. How y'all feel about this? Why y'all think y'all can feel about this before I play
But I like it.
it? Tom, what would you? I gonna play it now.
I just could be thinking about the actual Pokemon song.
Okay, I can play it right now. Let's see. I feel like John produced this or something like that.
And
Nah.
well, boy.
This song is dedicated to all the boatmen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Whose work
It's that emo boy.
is on the water. Listen up. From Poggy to Yellowtail.
All right, I've heard enough. That's enough.
That.
Fine.
Remember that TikTok of that baby boy? He was actually.
That's who that is.
That's who that is.
That's who that is.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know
I
if
can be
that
real
was
with you, right?
So,
Hold on, I can be dead real with John.
Mhm.
This so bad. Like I genuinely listen to these and enjoy them, boy.
okay, give me a rundown on this dude. Health X. That's his name.
Heath X.
Heath X.
I don't know who he is or where he come from, but he blew up on TikTok sometime like around the Christmas time.
Mhm.
And like at first people was getting off on it. And then I listened to it for real and I was like, wait, hold on. That's bad. But you know the Jay-Z gif where he's be like bopping his head?
Rocking. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, that was me, wait. I was like, wait, this bad, you know. And then when I was on the boat and I was like, hold on. I'm a belt man. See,
All I can say is, right, this is my only question. I asked this question before, and ain't no one answered me yet. Did he perm his hair, or is that a wig? I still want to know.
That might be natural, bro. You know, when you're just a rock star, it just naturally happens, bro. Rock star like
That nigga looked like
you don't choose
Jimmy
it.
Butler when he was doing that shit.
Wait, real.
He needs to listen. More
Do y'all
power to
think?
him.
Do y'all think he has a future in the music industry? Being
oh, probably not.
He
But
might have been able to take Julien Believe's spot. You think he would have the crowd rocking better?
Boy, let me tell you something. You would have seen something that night. You would have seen rock. You would have seen some rock.
I think the Indians still like really bought out with him that much. But me, as for me and my household,
Uh-huh.
me and my tribe, I'm listening to this, buddy.
So let's get a group thing. Who would y'all rather replace Julien Believe at the concert for Vice Cartel? Drew Music or Heath X? Y'all gotta choose.
Drew
Anybody
Music.
first.
Andrew.
I don't know
Andrew.
Drew music. I don't know Drew.
You heard the song though.
I-
You heard.
I feel like he's just a regular not wannabe, but like Damon dancehall, break and scrape mix rapper type to do.
I want to
But
say
like
no.
Keith X is actually different, boy. Like this boy literally took a whole genre of music and put it to something else. And for me, it worked, boy.
John might should have put Shadi up there. That's a joke.
We Shadi.
John might should have grab Shadi.
Why you laughing, bro? What you laughing
get
for,
shot
bro?
in.
It's funny, but shout out to SPX and you.
Like, shout out to Shotty for it, but go get Shotty, but don't get these
Craig, what you
two
laughing at, bro?
jokers. These two jokers. Go
I-
get Shotty and shot for let me go round there.
Hold on. Now, if we being real, I would put Rashad up there.
Yeah, but get Rashad and SPX up there, but let them go round.
I would put Rashad up there.
Put them two jokers up there.
Right. See, when I made Shad from he was in SAF doing his music vibes. And like boy, I've been supporting Dog from then. I watch him his like acting stuff and his music stuff, like taking off little piece by I rock him with for a dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but go
All
get
right.
them. Talk about any white, but him and Justin Bieber and old and Jimmy Butler. Get him my fucking face.
Speaking about
Wait.
white artists, a lot of people on TikTok. That's why I love TikTok now. A lot of kids coming up. They didn't
Shout
know.
out to the Chinese. Shout out to the tariffs.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Tara, shout out to the Chinese. A lot of people didn't know Daddy Whites was an artist. They thought he was just like a regular dude, you know, comedic person. But a lot of people were discovering all this old music. So I don't know. Y'all did y'all know he was an artist?
Yes,
Yeah, I know
yes.
he was an artist.
Just trying to see.
Don't forget, but like when I was younger, Daddy
You are
White-
old.
See, I watched you.
Damn.
I watched certain part. I watched Daddy White's gone through a lot of different phases, right? He had this phase where he's doing his little music or whatever. But I could be real with you. Piece of Sales music was a little decent back then, right?
You little John. You little.
I don't know why I keep doing that. But Piece of Sales music was like a little decent back then, right? That's like back then. Then he gone through this phase where he started doing like prank phone calls and things. They used to be little funny. And I think that's probably when he really started like doing coke and thing. And then by life just
Wait.
goes straight down and his choicerism.
Frying pan. We don't know what that dude is be doing.
But
No, I know what
he's
he's
really
doing.
said he
Oh no. I know people personally. Just up to yesterday, I had a conversation with somebody who was in the presence of this man, like personally, while he was hitting 8 balls.
Frying pan.
I ain't talking out of my head right now.
All I can say is,
You know what?
Hello?
all I can say
White
is,
woman?
that's Craig, perk up.
my milk radars are going crazy.
All I can say is, bro, shout Daddy White. His songs used to hit. Life hit him, and his daughter's fine.
Wow.
Nice.
Ton,
That's
why you add that last?
that's
part?
crazy.
Ton.
Wait, what happened? What did he say? Sorry, I was listening.
I can repeat it.
What?
Say it on.
The nigga daughter look nice.
Oh yeah, right.
What you want me to
Little
do?
red to do.
He didn't say it like that. He said his daughter's fine.
Oh, but
His daughter
little red
fine?
to do's.
Hold on. Is there proof of this?
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah.
him on IG, but
I think
I didn't even know that was his daughter until she posted that he's a dog.
She proud.
She's a dog.
So I mean, he's doing something good, you know. So a lot of people on the team,
a
they
lot of
old
people
man.
is be proud of their parents, you know, even though their parents is, yeah.
I want to draw the finish. I said so bad. Oh man,
Understood doesn't need to be said.
I agree. Bahamas Carifta, how y'all feel about this?
Egan Neely is the goat.
We win.
Egan Neely is the goat.
How we win the Carifta?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up that right now. Bahamas Carifta.
I mean, I don't know.
Himself.
I ain't watched none of the anything, but from like the posts and stuff what I've been seeing on Facebook, you know, once the Bahamas get a medal in something, but we automatically win the whole thing. Yeah. That's like when we win the Olympics, boy.
Really, we do so good. We won it twice
Really?
in the same Olympic.
All right.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. It says that we got 23 medals all together. I think we behind.
Don't the high dog.
I think we behind Jamaica. So whoever said we second, y'all was right. think they got about 70
on,
something
brother.
medals. Big up Tony.
But I ain't gonna lie, we gotta start feeding our children white yam and brown food, but we have to making them run up. Wait,
What's your reason? What's your
what our
reason behind
training
that?
needs to be? Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Here's what our training needs to be, right? Let these athletes eat pure ground food and then so they could have that little normal natural strength. Start letting them run against pot cake and then wait. Open one pot cake, open one cage of pot cake and start letting them chase them niggas. You you gotta be fast after that dog. Come on. If a bunch of pot cake running after you, you think you on the top, you get hit top speeds.
Niggas, I think it's psychological trauma.
I feel like that's kind of, I think that's kind of like a parent abuse a little bit. Most of
No
what you
parent
explain.
abuse, bro. That's training, bro.
You think they're going to take us from the second spot in the Caribbean to the top spot?
I mean, yes, to be honest, because by honest, all we eat is chicken and fries.
Y'all stupid. Y'all stick on the topic. Stick on the topic. Stick on the topic. Don't talk. Stick on the topic. I can kick all y'all in the group. Everybody stick on the topic. No. The chicken and but I'm tears in my eyes. Yeah, guys.
Okay,
I don't know.
yes, more vegetables, less, more vegetables, less grits and corned beef and sausage.
Wait, hold on.
Hey.
Take your time, wait. 'Cause when you start talking about grits and corned beef and rice and tuna and all of them things, but you
Oh,
hit
bro.
me, you attacking me directly now.
Why you say that? Why you
Like,
say that,
you see
John?
the plate of food I have for breakfast, but yeah.
Use up like 4 different
Yeah,
sides. Use up 4 different
Wait,
things on your plate.
Twitter
I don't
had
get
a
that.
field day on me that day when I post my plate, bro. All
Wait,
kind of Jamaicans and Antiguans, but all kind of other
that
people
was so
was
funny.
coming after
Wait,
me, boy.
y'all gotta
Like the
understand.
Caribbean attacked me that day, bro.
Let me explain to y'all what John plate to look like. If you open the plate, it was white rice, steamed sausage.
It was
I think it was steamed
white rice. It was white rice, tuna salad, and steamed sausage.
right? And then on the side,
Well,
nigga had this whole loaf of bread. This whole loaf of bread.
Oh no, John. No, John. Send a picture. Send a picture to the group. Send a
I
picture
can
to the
send it in
group.
the group right now, but y'all ain't even believe I murdered that, and I still going back for lunch when I get.
No, wait, John.
I said, John, what are you doing, bro?
If you have a
Every
high,
time
you
I
have a
post
very
my-
high metabolism or something. Like
I do have a very high metabolism, but at the same time, boy, I work a very taxing job, boy. I don't get a chance to eat lunch all the time. So like I'll go to work, let's say around like 6:30 or so, right? I'll eat sometime around 7, and then by the time I get off, which will be sometime around like 5 maybe, then I
Mhm.
can eat again. You don't always get a break to be able to get lunch break because sometimes we'll drop off our guests, and as soon as we drop them off, we gotta spin right back around to the next side of the dock to pick up another set of gas.
So would you say you work like a Mexican?
Guys work. They actually have a saying over here. Work like a nigga.
You what?
Hey,
yo! Wait. Say the phrase. What they say?
In Spanish is trabaja como negro para vivir como blanco. So it's like work like a black man to live like a white man. It's
You lie.
insane. Wait, it is actually insane, bro.
I ain't gonna feel bad about saying I'm working like a Mexican no more.
No, I don't feel bad when I say that.
Damn,
bro.
Somebody that bad at it.
This word is something else. I ain't gonna lie. I would never thought you'd say that, bro. That's a dope saying, though.
Funny.
I can start saying that about myself.
It is.
Oh, bro. It is, man.
All
Hey,
right.
send the picture of
I look into
your
it.
plate.
I find.
All
I
right.
find.
But when John posts that picture, I say, but John, you okay with it?
Twitter was not happy with me.
Why? What was wrong with it?
I just showed
When you see the picture,
right? Matter of fact,
you-
I can send a link. I ain't even just post a picture. I can send a link.
because thing is, right, I was defending John until I really saw how big that piece of bread was. I was like, John, why?
Okay, I go into it now.
Look at
Oh no! This morning? This your breakfast?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing breakfast in the morning.
Let me look at the quotes. Okay.
And then right after that, I go on and had a burger and fries and then for
This is crazy because everybody just spamming Dr. San's pictures
yeah, but
and everybody knows what that means.
But I
This
think,
is a big
like I
one.
say, but the part that really sent it over the edge was that big piece of bread.
Yeah.
Paris X Shay said gluttony. I agree.
But she fine, but motherfucker.
Wait, what the
Who?
That guy might be my family, you know.
Who that is?
Oh, that's supposed to solve something.
Who that is? Who that is? Who that is?
Craig, what you mean?
someone has music in the background. Who's that?
Man, I don't know why they playing. Who does it? Mute my vibrate, Greg. I can tell you I went on mute there.
How you can tell us? Oh, you can tell that one.
Neat.
Yeah.
Wait,
need-
it's
Someone said this is enough rice for a family of 7. That's a bit much. I wouldn't say 7. Family of 2.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I say, bro, to play the 7 ain't bad because I eat this and then go like to work, but I do like manual labor. It's the bread, bro. He had no reason to
Yeah.
that big piece of bread. It's the bread, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what really throw people off.
Like that, the food alone fine. It's that big, that whole fucking loaf of bread and then go in a plate.
Someone
I
said
know he drink the down with Coke soda and going with it.
Someone says, so when you have this for breakfast, what lunch looking like? White bricks only. That's who said that.
Let's get this taste out of. Nigga eat that whole thing.
I waited for John to come back.
Oh, he said he don't drink Coke. Okay. Guys, John said he don't drink Coke.
What does that mean?
Well, we might have to, John might have to leave until they finish.
Yeah. All right, we can go to some other stuff. So John has some technical difficulties on that side, so we're gonna wait for him to get sorted out. But he got some questions to ask. You have some questions to answer when you get back. Cause bread with rice, this tuna salad look good.
Oh, he said on you know.
Okay. He back.
But look, some stuff.
All right, John. Yo, you back?
Long as I'm making noise and ring while I try to record. Anyways, yeah.
Only thing I don't like about this plate, besides the bread, is that the sausage ain't have no chow and them. They ain't look like
They get a fried.
they look like they
Yeah,
boil
but-
these.
Yeah.
What questions y'all have?
Why?
What? Plate legit cost me $7. Like the whole plate was $7.
Emotional G said everybody really shouldn't sell food because nothing on this plate look appetizing to me.
Chances
it-
are they in Bahamian.
Uh-huh.
I know the food tastes good.
It was good.
If you all know, I don't know if you all know anything about eating from the dock and thing, right? But it's
Yeah.
one who sell food on the dock named Evelyn.
Mhm.
And one green van. Our breakfast is we running the road, bro. You got a big plate, 2 sides for 7 beans. And the Johnny cake was like must eat $1.50 or something like that.
So you spent $8.50 altogether.
Pretty much, but
Enough money in your pocket to buy a salty if you need to. Just joking.
really.
Well, this
To
person.
be fair though, I washed that almond juice.
Yeah, I was.
Even some tea?
Someone asked. White bricks only asked. So when you have this for breakfast, what lunch looking like?
I sent you the link to what my lunch was. I had a burger and fries, buddy.
Let me look.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh no, John.
That's a fish or chicken burger.
Chicken. I don't do fish.
You don't eat fish?
Unless it's tuna or salmon, I get off of that.
Oh man,
Hey, but John, you real for that, but you real for that.
you never had shad before, bro?
Wait, I used to eat fish when I was younger, and then I grew up and I couldn't eat it no more.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying
it's a smelly, the oil.
I
Something.
can't do the fish smell, the fish taste, but like tuna and salmon, they cool or whatever. And that's like, you then add a bunch of things to it. But anything else, I cool off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I grew up and had free will, I stopped eating.
You stopped eating fish too? Once I grew up and had free will, I started eating more fish. Actually,
No, but
barracuda is my top.
I
my
could be
top
real with
three.
you. Fish too grown for me, but
Mm.
I don't. Y'all can't just buy pasta like that. Nigga ain't said it.
well,
What?
Nigga said he like eating berry, but he said he likes to eat food that's gonna cause
Wait.
his belly to run.
watch this. Watch
I
this.
never had
Not
barracuda.
every barracuda. I've had barracuda a lot. Wait, when I was younger, barracuda is a sweet fish, but you gotta
Exactly.
know
Tell
where to
him.
get it from.
Tell
You gotta
him.
know how to get it.
Yep.
If you go out to sea and you throw your line out, you catch a barracuda, a ugly barracuda, and you throw your line out again, and you don't see no other barracuda nowhere around, throw the back, eh?
What if it's a pretty barracuda?
And ain't no other barracudas around,
Uh-huh.
throw the back, eh?
All right, bro. I mean, dog. So let's
Actually
finish.
saw one post on Facebook recently.
What's it?
The people was talking about there's some tourists when they come, they catch some barracuda, they get poisoned, and they say, "Oh, you don't know, the fish might have had worms or something," and then blah blah blah. And everybody looking at it like, "But it's barracuda, and y'all even know y'all poison yourself."
Yeah, but people didn't really. Who? It wasn't on y'all who said y'all. No, it was a coworker of mine who said they had like I forget what the name of the fish, but they just get poisoned because they be around like the old ships and stuff. I forget what he said he had, and he said he eat that twice, and he got catch twice. I can't remember the name of the fish. Now,
Dumb.
He didn't care. You don't get
Man,
mad.
niggas don't value they like. I don't
Hey.
care regarding this vibe. Like, I don't have to go get ready.
yeah, we gonna wrap up things soon. I was gonna ask y'all how y'all feel about AI. Y'all pro AI or y'all
Pro
against it?
AI, boy.
I am
AI?
pro.
Pro
I am.
AI.
I'm pro. Give me one job. That's what it is.
That's
Pro, give me one job in AI.
That's the thing, though.
Some money going
I'm
around.
pro AI, but at the same time, it's very sad that AI about to take a lot of people's jobs.
Let's say this.
My job
I'm
safe though,
pro.
because AI ain't driving no boat.
Yeah. I'm pro generative AI. Like that's the shit that is be like making all the pictures and all that bullshit.
Oh yeah,
I don't mean that. That's fucking stupid. But like
I like AI for good.
when you're doing like say like you have a computer, like you play the game, they just use AI to like upscale it so like you could play in a better resolution. Like that's easy. Or like how they use AI to find like really small like breast cancer cells. That's cool. So I'll never say, oh, I'm pro AI. At the same time, if you using AI to make a picture of yourself look like a cartoon, it's a fucking child, bro.
But you know,
I can't put myself in a guilty filter.
No.
I've done it. But AI is take a lot of electricity from their servers. We actually just had like a seminar on AI.
Yeah, that too.
And AI, like their service just be running 24/7. And just like why people saying thank you to them, does burn
Yeah.
a whole lot of electricity.
Like if you use ChatGPT, it'll be like, hey, don't tell the AI please and thank you. Because when you say please and thank you, it is make the AI put in more words to say like you're welcome. And that is burn up even more. Like them niggas are cheap destroying the ozone layer once again.
Hi.
Just so niggas gotta ask ChatGPT to be a therapist.
But I could be real with you.
Should I do a good
use
job,
AI for
ChatGPT?
thinking, though. I use AI for like my meal plans and workout stuff too, though.
Yeah, that cool. Like I ain't gonna lie, I use that for that. Like when I was on, or like for school, I'd write an essay. I use AI to make the outline to the essay. So I had all the information. I just didn't feel like making the outline. I said, just make this outline for me. And I put in all the
Wait,
information.
but you know what's so crazy about AI though? I've seen a lot of people who have written their own essays and this and that. They pass it through the AI filter, and it's like by 60-80% of this has been written by AI.
Yeah, that's what that happened to
Sit
me.
down in front of the computer for hours. Just
That happened to me.
it's because of the structure.
Yeah, so like, okay, pretty much when you in like university, how they do it is like, okay, if you undergraduate and they head, because they judging off of US now, and your head, your vocabulary should be this long. It should be this much. So when you start using like bigger words, even though or like more vocabulary to like shorten your shit, it'd be like, oh, this AI. Using AI. Like that's how it is. Where like literally I put in for an assignment that I had, and if I did fail that assignment, I would fail in the class. So I had to be good on that. What's going on, yeah?
That's true. I meet him just now.
When I do it, the teacher's like, hey, y'all, everyone think of AI. And I said, I didn't even use AI because I didn't. But what happened is, like, if you go on like Windows Word and you go on like the spell check and the grammar thing, that is use AI to actually check your shit. So that'll get flagged. So literally, I had to go to the writing center, have them change my shit, and then have them send out an email to say, hey, if this get flagged again, ain't nothing this nigga can do. Bro, because they'll wait, like, they just
They
flag
serious
it,
about it.
flag it.
They
Yeah,
serious.
because like, you can't, because to be honest, it's like, oh, let's say this. For anyone who going to university who listen to this, if you don't want to get flagged for AI, make sure you don't put too much commas in your thing. Yeah, sound like stupid.
Make sure
Especially
you
coming from the
sound
Bahamas.
stupid and don't use no M dashes.
Yeah, don't use no dashes. Don't use any dashes in your name.
Okay.
That's like pure AI. Like, that's pure AI. That's how they say it. Any M dashes, like, but what the fuck, this your first year in university, you in the English 11-1 class using an M dash? Yeah.
What's the M dash?
The dash on the keyboard?
Oh, okay.
But when you type in, and then you type another word, it'll get longer. So they call it a M dash.
Okay.
But don't use that. Use a comma. But don't use too much commas. Don't use no semicolons.
Don't be like Future and F up them comments. Just
Real.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Someone put it on the shirt.
The funny part about this is I used to do the exact same thing y'all say not to do, man.
But like,
and
thing
it's
is,
like
you
every
ain't,
dime, eh?
you in a, but like, you ain't doing like you in higher levels of your classes right now. It ain't like this your first year.
No, it's like my second year.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like you in English 11-1.
In 3 weeks, bro.
No way in psychology.
Exactly. So like, you in like
What?
a higher level.
Craig is a
No, but that's what you have to take. Like literally, they just make you take that's a humanities. That's all.
So yeah, I think so. Huh?
And you have to take one. You have to take.
We gotta
Yeah.
wrap. Well, I gotta wrap this up because I need to go start getting ready soon.
All right, bro. Say your pleasantries and you get out.
Right. All I gotta say is, once again, if Julien believes, why can't we? 2, y'all stop killing the ozone layer with AI and learn how to do things for yourself.
I want to be in Gilbert, bro. I want to be in the movie. Forget you.
3,
I don't make myself the Muppet.
real. 3, wait, y'all stop watching people breakfast, wait.
But you posted for us to see, bro.
Yeah, cause yeah.
So keep your breakfast to yourself, eh?
No. 4, wait, y'all check out COR Sailing Adventures. I just want to come back home so y'all can see me there on the boat and thing when I reach. Book y'all tours. We got sunset dinner tours. We got morning and afternoon snorkel tours. Y'all could rent out the boats if y'all want to. Thanks.
Send me the link, bro.
I got you. I can send them the group right now.
All right, that's John.
You put it in the description.
Sorry he wasn't he can be here for the last part of the podcast, but you know, I'm glad he came through. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So y'all take your time still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, mute me, boy, because I about to go back out in the front there, and this could be loud.
Why you don't just freaking leave the thing, bro?
Cause my iPod.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, I probably is messy.
I got him. Yeah, that's John.
You're
So the main reason I asked that question was because of y'all like AI, of y'all link, y'all little distance with it. My God, I get y'all opinions on it. But I basically put all y'all accounts in Grok, Twitter accounts.
Yeah.
And I basically asked it if y'all were good public figures for kids.
Fuck them
I
kids.
wanted to see because I was like, okay, let's see if it matched the person, you know. Let's see if this actually how you perceive on internet is how you actually are. And I kind of know y'all, so I want to see if y'all believe it too. So first, let's do Torn.
if I
Well,
believe I good for kids,
you just a good public figure,
a
basically.
public figure.
Yeah.
No,
It basically says you have a bohemian vibe. You're a creator. You hype, really hype this movie that we're gonna talk about a little later. I don't want to really say the name.
I'm supposed to go see it today with my friend. So
go see that.
You dream of Chili's pouring drinks in Nassau. All your roasting soccer flops and geeking over JJK, the wild and so you feel like that basically you like
I have not talked about JJK like ever. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of me. I geeking about that movie. I be seeing United players doing things that honestly should be a walk around. Yeah,
they also say that based on the information about you, your content focus on casual humorous takes on movies, food, pop culture, personal anecdotes, often with a playful and edgy tone.
this you could tell this shit just out.
I'm telling you.
You could tell this shit just.
I feel like it's only it say it only record your last 81 posts.
Yeah, you could tell.
I mean that's a good amount of posts to get to see where you was. And then I also asked it to rate you. Rate your account out of 10. Let's see what it says. What you feel your scoring gonna be?
I'd probably say 5.
Nah, not that low, bro. I wouldn't say that. All right. So basically, for engagement, they give you an 8 out of 10, bro. Content originality, you get 7 out of 10. And positive influence, which is the most important part, you get a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that makes sense because I don't try to be bothered.
With this information, you feel like AI is in a better space than you had before you hear this information, or it don't matter?
It really don't matter. You literally just burn down like 7 trees to so that's fucking great.
Telling you.
Just burn down 7 trees.
Yeah, I mean,
7 out of 10 tweeted. These when the Pope back in like the 1600s decided that they was going to stop science, this is what he was thinking about. That's what he was thinking about.
well, he stopped it, but he ain't stopping for long. For John, let's say he doesn't seem to be a good fit for a public figure. But he's vibrant, relatable personality with a growing online presence. Based on his activities, he's a Bahamian captain and a recent UM grad. I don't know if he wanted us to get that information out there, but they're saying there's no significant negative content. That's crazy because John really is be doing it. And then,
So great.
and then for John, they give him an overall rating of 7 out of 10. You know, the positive, authentic account. He has niche figures and topics he like to go into. So, I mean, everybody looking like they in a good round. Not too good, not too bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6. That's 6 trees. You counting? Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go to last but not least. Let's see what Craig all about. Well, they say your content is humorous, engaging, but it's really edgy. You have a lot of game references, but you don't really have much negative stuff outside of you being sarcastic.
I guess.
But when it comes down to your rating, Grog gives you an overall score of 2 out of 10.
Awesome.
he ain't looking too good, bro.
Good. I don't want children involving me.
I don't want to be a public figure, bro. You don't think you're a
No.
positive figure?
Positive. Positive?
What type of figure you think you are? I don't think he's a negative. I don't think you're negative.
I'm seeing Craig's tweets.
But they sarcastic, right? Right?
LOL.
I don't think Craig ain't been sarcastic in a while. The nigga just be saying shit.
He just straight up dark. This is dark humor. Not even humor, it's dark.
Yeah, that's dark. So I know any human though.
Well, I hope this little segment would help you guys understand that AI could be our friends. You know, sometimes trees have to get burned down, and the ozone layer, maybe we might be a little bit happier with it being open. I mean, I might have some visitors or some guests, you know? No?
No.
Okay. All right. So basically, I wanted to touch on the Shannon Sharp situation, and we going into underrated and overrated. So Shannon Sharp, he used to be an athlete, ex-athlete, NFL, Hall of Famer, and he started having a bunch of various podcasts along with him being a host on certain sports shows and a sports analyst. He in some hot water right now. Anybody hear about the news? I feel like it's been on everybody's timeline.
Yeah, he's being a freak of the league.
Yeah, they're basically saying he's a fan, a freaky ass nigga. Some text came out with someone that he was in a sexual relationship with, and the first time they met, she was 19. She's 22 now. Everybody's saying she 20, but she's 22 right now. And basically, she's saying that he is sexually and physically abused her, sexually and emotionally abused her, and physically actually. But a lot of people saying it's like a shakedown because the same lawyer that's representing her, represented the Jay-Z case that they had to throw out. And a lot of other celebrities, like, what can you call it, like slander campaigns, he was a part of. And that's where he got his name from. Do you think this is a truthful allegation against him, or this is just they trying to get some money? What I didn't mention was he was in talks to sign $100 million contract, and then this happened.
No,
How
he
y'all
did
feel
sign
about
it.
this situation? He didn't.
He did sign.
He did?
He did. Yeah, he signed it.
Okay, that was with ESPN.
Yeah, he signed 100. He signed it. The podcast company. He signed it with a podcast company.
Okay, that's dope. I mean, it's not dope now, the situation happening, but how y'all feel? Y'all think this is like slanderous? Y'all think this isn't true? It's coming at him because the money, or y'all think he actually has some evidence that he did some crazy stuff?
I say, shout out to my nigga Gucci. That's all I can say. Like,
But
damn. That sucks.
you real, hopefully, they could sort that out, but he's a real freak of the league.
Some of the text saying that she wanted him to do some hard BDSM core style stuff to her. She wanted to be abused.
I just want to stop hearing about this story. Actually.
You do? Like y'all that's someone
from that girl say. Let me tell you, Shannon Sharp was a dumbass, right? First of all, he's buying pussy. It's the first thing. If you can buy pussy, you better buy pussy, right? Nigga gone to the middest white gal he could find. I mean, the most 6 out of 10. And start buying pussy, right? The girl says $25K a cheek. $50,000. That should have been
Wait, he paid $25K a cheek. Bro, he could have started a whole new life with a whole new family and with that type of money.
Bro, start right there. Then the gal say, put that baby gravy in me. What are you talking about? That's red flag number 2. He should have noticed what's coming. Then the gal say, put that big black baby in me.
Oh no.
Bro,
I didn't see that
he's
one.
a real freak leak, bro. That's it. This is all happened because he was too freaky.
Too freaked out.
He way too freaked out, bro. Nigga was doing a race play, acting like a slave.
I mean, come on,
Freaked
man.
out. Freaked out.
At a certain stage, I gotta play the field. I feel like this is elder abuse. Dude is 54 years old.
This ain't even elder abuse. This a nigga being too freaky, bro. He just too freaky. I can't. But he just so. And you know what's the fuck part? He put out the messages.
Yeah, that's how I got there. That's how I got him.
And then say, "Oh, I can put up the tape. If that's what you want." No, you don't. Take us out the situation.
Take us to the group chat.
Take us out the group chat, bro. No one wants to hear us.
He said that they have a tape. So did he?
Yeah,
Was he
said
aware?
they only have like a half of it. He said he didn't put out the whole thing.
No, I don't think that's what he said. He said they was gonna release a small part. He said they should release the full thing. I don't think he has the actual tape.
But
That's why I feel like I could be wrong though.
No, he basically they were saying they release some of the tape, and he's like he released the whole thing. You don't get. I don't, bro.
I just want to know as well. Why is a 19-year-old white girl selling front?
That's what I think, bro. That's so
I mean,
much
she had
issues
at least
in
she had a
this
year.
situation.
She had at least a year in the real world, kind of. She was like, this what she wanted to do.
My brother in Christ, she just graduated.
And she white.
She had opportunities at time.
Bro, you are a white woman with some ass. You know how much white niggas would have been on you? You could have been married to a doctor by now.
Could have been married
You
to Craig.
decided to start selling pussy? You ain't even try life out yet.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's why I was like, come on, man. I feel like if that's what she was into, you can't look at him and say, this was a relationship. This is a transaction. You know, a little bit of grievances. This ain't got nothing to do with us.
Listen, him
I
and
agree.
Zion Williamson is the same type of nigga.
All right. I mean, I that's my last part, but y'all say y'all don't want to go deeper into it. There's a lot of other stuff.
That's just freaky, y'all.
I kind of think that Shaq kind of set it up because a couple of weeks ago, Matt Barnes had some voice notes get leaked. He basically was saying, "Hey, y'all have any information on Shannon? Pass it to me and then give it to Shaq because they had some issues." So I feel like he had something to do with this, but who knows? I hope it gets resolved soon.
That's why you can't be too freaky.
That's true. You can't be too freaky.
Niggas too freaked out.
What you mean you could be freaky all you want in another country?
Well, yeah, but
He could have gone to DR, he could have gone to Colombia, he could have gone to Thailand, he could have gone to the Philippines, could have gone to Japan. He could buy, hey.
My thing is, right, for 50K, actually probably for cheaper, you gotta go juice Janice.
Or
But
Be
he decided
nasty.
to juice that mid-white woman.
Be nasty, bro. I was going be nasty, bro.
Boy, I know. You ever see her eyes? She's so dead inside.
wait, she has no soul, bro.
That woman have no soul.
I
You
kind
reach
of like
that woman, you
I
can see
kinda-
real demons, sir.
I kind of like it like that. You know what I mean? Like,
You can cross over to the dark side.
Is that what I'm saying?
That woman have real demons, man.
But yeah, I used to be in Adriana Maya DMs. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be simping.
Hey, listen to me. Let me have to choose between 50 million and Isha Mate.
Sentences are being said that
I can't.
have been said.
Hey, listen, 50 million on the table or Isha Mate.
50 million.
I
I
can't.
think in 50 mil given off.
I ain't gonna lie, I am not a
go-
believer in squirt no more, bro. I'm sorry.
I go in Isha Mate, bro.
Bro,
Take me out now.
no. I'm taking the 50 mil.
Taking the 50 mil?
Taking the 50.
Sucks to be you, bro.
There's no woman on this planet who I'm not taking. No. Bro, Lotto could be in front of me with only a Christmas bow on. I ain't taking that 50 million. I'm taking that. What the hell wrong with you? You know, generation changing that is. I can fix my own life with that.
But hold on, let me tell y'all something funny, boy. If you search Adriana Maya on Twitter right now, the first couple tweets is me.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
But she is so cute and fine, man.
Oh Lord, Myers. Is this Myers?
No, Adriana Maya. I'll send a name in the group chat. But if you search it on Twitter, the first couple of tweets is me, but
This dude is freaked out. Worse than me, bro.
Let me see later.
like the top is me.
I looking at she right now. I'm not even seeing it. You sure you ain't just search up your own tweets?
I'm 100% sure of it.
I literally just searching on Twitter.
That's crazy.
All I'm seeing is porn. That's all I'm seeing. I gotta type in your name on the side of it, but I don't see it.
I don't see you at all. I see hold on. What is this? What is this?
Yo.
Oh, that's disgusting. All I seeing is a man whose profile picture is something very egregious. Sad. I can't even tell you what that is.
I see no Craig tweets. He says that he just wanted us to see his favorite porn star. I feel like y'all go check this out.
But I didn't show you the picture right now, but she is awesome.
I gotta type it in right now on Google, see what this guy looks like.
Wait, you didn't send me your tweets, bro. Send me your tweets in the group chat. I want to read some of them.
Okay, Craig, I think I gotta understand what you said.
Yeah, there we go.
I still would pick the 50 million, but I didn't see what you said. There's actually no woman I wouldn't pick the 50 million over.
Yeah.
Even if it's the love of my life. I don't care. I'll find it.
Well, another thing I wanted to talk about is that Craig brought it up. Tariffs. Donald Trump put a 10% tariffs on the Bahamas, I think Trinidad as well. Where else? Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and Jamaica, 10%. So everything that goes from this country, how does that work? Anybody know how tariffs work?
Okay, so pretty much anything that the U.S. imports from a country, when it gets to U.S. customs, they're going to charge a percentage on how much you pay on the thing. So like, let's say you buy a piece of tissue for $10, right? You buy tissue for $10, and they have a 10% tariff on it. They're going to charge you how much it costs on that for that tissue. So that's $1. So now you're paying $11 to buy this thingy instead of 10. That's how it's worked. And then they're going to charge you along with, all the customs duty and everything and all that. Now, if Trump will be disgusting, they could put the tariffs on the price before you pay customs duty or the price after you pay.
You're right.
But it depends on how Trump feels. I don't know. But it's just a tax.
You think that's why Brave Davis reduce our VAT from 12% to 5%?
It's 5?
It's 5 now on selected items.
No, I think Brave them just it's almost time for election.
But yeah, I think this gonna. Do y'all think this gonna be have a very negative impact on the Bahamas? You think we gonna get
Wait, nothing really even surprises me anymore about the decisions. But we are in a sinking ship, and there's nothing the people will do about it.
Do you think it's gonna cause us to go to a recession?
We've been in a recession, my guy.
We've been in it all. So we done with it. Listen, first off, we don't even really export nothing to the U.S. anyway. All this can do is make the U.S. people have less money, which means most of them ain't gonna travel no more, which means we can get fucked. That's all that.
I have the same feelings too, because I was like, bro, this can cause us to go in a recession, and I was like, damn, we are already in a recession. And one of the reasons why I thought we was in a recession is this same picture right here. I'm going to show you. You're saying in a group.
I would see the most fucked up shit.
Why you think of me like that, bro? This ain't gonna be fucked up.
Okay.
I saw someone post this on Twitter. Steamed sausage versus conch salad pizza. Now, how did we get to this point? Only answer I got is recession.
You might be right, because only when you pour, you get rid of it.
Vala Legs. That's her name. She posted a place called Heavenly
Oh, the nice.
something.
I ain't gonna lie. I cannot lie. I tried to steam sausage.
You try to steam sausage?
Yeah, I tried to steam sausage. Sweet. I feel like that wouldn't be that bad. It'll just be like much thicker pepperoni.
Yeah, I think so.
Not
I
on
just-
salad?
Yeah, I just
No.
don't get where the invention of that came in, because it's like sour and lime, citrus flavors, and then conch on top of a Italian dish. Like, you have to be really high or really don't care about life to come up with something like that. I think so. That's my recession indicator in the Bahamas. That, and when people started stealing parts off of matches and parcels, like I was like, okay, it's getting a little serious in Nassau. I might have to move to Auckland or something. I said dead serious, bro. I just see like this terror stuff is a little bit putting tax on top of tax on top of tax. Being ready don't do nothing. Being ready don't, supply nothing like that. So we'll be making this money to pay this money. You feel me? How you feeling, Craig?
I say we ship all, at least half the children from Nassau to the outer islands and let them raise livestock and grow crop.
You can have to give me more like background details on this plan.
What you mean by, first of all, most of them children fail in poor environments. Like, why would there be 9 children in one house, dog? And then the
That's a great
traffic,
question.
like the traffic, you gotta drop all them children to school. The traffic long. They ain't doing nothing in school anyway. We have a F grade average. No, dog. They gotta go on the other islands, bro.
What we talking about? At a fix Nassau?
Yeah.
How to fix the Bahamas?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you know, I got some ideas.
What's your ideas, Ton?
So the first thing we got to do, Craig is kind of getting on it. We got to put everyone on the other islands.
What are you saying, children?
Put
Is
anyone
this-
on the other islands. I don't care. Children, old people, whoever. Just get them off Nassau.
Yeah.
Just get them off of Nassau. Nassau,
Uh-huh.
proud of people. Like, wait,
Had they have to stay on whatever island they the government say you gotta go. So
for 5 years.
for 5 years.
Stay there for 5 years. And like, just to like, be like, hey, this a house. Go do a farm, subsistence farm, and just do something. Like, just get them off of Nassau, right? Because I'm tired of having to leave my house after 9. Because if I leave it after 7, I won't get to work until after 9. There's too much fucking traffic.
Yeah.
With these dumbass children. I just
Se-
can't stand it. I just can't.
7 to 8:30. Yeah, you're gonna catch a rush hour in the mornings. I don't care where you go in, it's gonna take 30 minutes or more.
Like, bro, for these old DRH children, bro.
That's crazy. Y'all don't feel like the children of the future? Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Nigga, we about to sink in 40 years. For fucking future. I'm about to be underwater soon. What you talking about?
But you
But-
know,
At the end of the day, that's all I can say. The children, they fucking dumb. So,
what's this? What's this? Do you really hate traffic, bro? Because this is very.
but I cannot, but let me tell you something, bro. Jesus, what am I thinking with it? When the pandemic did end, no, because during it happened, then the pandemic did start.
Yeah.
And a lot of people moved from Grand Bahama and Abaco to New Providence. Everyone who was from Abaco moved back. A lot of them people from Grand Bahama ain't gonna back home.
You right?
Bro, Nassau have so much extra traffic.
You said Abaco. The people from Abaco went back.
Yeah, they gonna know. But I know they
Yeah.
Them people in Abaco don't like Nassau, but The people from Grand Bahama, then, hey, now you understand why they ain't going back, because
Grab how people say they don't like Nassau deal.
they still here, though.
So somebody lying.
Someone lying.
But I want to hear more about this Craig plan though. Like, what you want to do? Like, you gonna send the kids to island? Which age range?
By everybody under 20.
20? That's not a child no more, bro.
Under 20. But like, yeah.
I wouldn't say 20.
Honestly, just so we can
I'd
start.
say the oldest gotta be 16.
This the real one. You can do like the Hunger Games. Every island, could be its own vibe. You gotta produce something. Once you get to
Every island is their own district.
Yeah, once you get to a certain age, if you in Nassau, if you ain't doing good in school, like if you want to actually apply yourself, you get no choice. We put you in a fucking raffle, you just go to
What?
Yes,
Wait, but the thing is, a lot of children is predestined to be stupid and
Oh
unsuccessful.
Lord.
well,
So that's
I think
bad.
we're getting into eugenics right now.
No. We're not saying that. I ain't saying to start, cutting off children. What I'm saying is, if you only averaging the average, then we send you to marijuana and you just live your life. But when you have sense, you go. So basically, it could be like in the north, there's all the sensible people, and the further south you go,
What?
the more it's like, "Dude, these niggas kind of dumb."
Why not do it the opposite way? If you're so smart, you should be able to be further and still get your stuff done. But if they little, they should be at the North Islands, eh? Because they don't. Like you said.
And I also say open school 7 days of the week.
What?
I want to drive around on Saturdays.
From a what?
I want to drive around on Saturdays without having traffic.
Anyway, from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. No, in school.
Niggas say no off this. No off this.
You would cost a ride to happen so fast, bro. You can be the first one to get knocked off.
And this is for only people who like in the D and F and E range, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I can do. This the plan. This the plan for it. When you graduate from primary school, when you do GLAT and all that, you can look at your things and say, all right, this is what you're going. We can make a little specialized plan for you to make sure we don't fail you. If after high school, you still ain't that smart, well, like that. Your ass is grass. You're going to marijuana to go farm because I can't trust you none nuts. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad.
Oh, I also agree to weekly book reports, by the way.
That's a next one. You gotta get these children to read again, bro. These motherfuckers are read.
I feel like eventually this is going to turn into a concentration camp. I do not trust. I don't trust nothing Craig say.
That might be risky up to date.
Hey, let's get into the last segment of the day. It's gonna be overrated, underrated. I'm gonna be interchanging between y'all two. Like me asking y'all if something is overrated, underrated, and we can go down from there. So number one, I can start with Craig and then I go on to Torn. Pobotino, overrated, underrated.
I'm in the middle. She's
You gotta give one.
Underrated.
Underrated. All right. Torn, I know you're happy with this one. Sinners.
Oh, underrated, son.
Underrated. Okay.
Underrated because people don't understand how great that movie is.
All right, shoot. Rob beef. Craig.
Underrated.
Rob beef is underrated. One more Rob beef.
Yes.
Okay. Superhero movies. Torn.
Oh shit. Because it's like low-key Marvel kind of overrated right now. But then DC underrated. I'd say overrated.
Overrated. First overrated for the day. Craig, I don't know podcast.
Underrated.
Yeah, I bet. Ton. Speedy Mormon.
Speedy Moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the Bayou one. Oh yeah, that's the name. Just off the fact that he messing with the guy I like, Glorilla, overrated.
Overrated.
Off the strain of that hate alone.
Craig, Noodles.
Underrated.
Underrated? Yeah, I agree. Ton, Showers.
Underrated, bro. These white people don't be it.
you still in the States?
Yeah,
Underrated.
they don't be it.
Craig, European football.
Underrated.
Underrated? You think more people should be getting into it?
Yes, bro.
All right, Ton, Don the Don.
It is underrated, even though I don't watch or read it, but it is underrated. More people, it is
You
actually good. I
can't-
just don't.
you can't technically say if you now watch or read it, bro. But I can still say it. I can say on.
I mean, like, I read it, but I drop it because it just ain't for me. But it's good though. It just ain't for me.
Yeah. I can't believe this come up with Craig. Craig, Indian food.
Don't fucking piss me off.
I
Overrated.
can't believe I just going through a bunch of them, bro. I just going through a bunch of them. Ton, Haitian
Yeah.
food.
Boss, I never really had a Haitian food like that.
All right, you still gotta give one though. You still gotta give one.
Well, I guess I'll say underrated because I never had it.
Yeah, I think it's underrated too. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Haitian food. I feel like that's the only one in competition with Bahamian food, honestly, in the Caribbean. So, Craig, roundabouts. Overrated, underrated.
Jesus Christ. Underrated.
Underrated? I'm surprised. I thought you was gonna say overrated.
But it's like people just stupid, bro. Goodness gracious, people just stupid.
And the last one, Tom, Julien Believe. Overrated, underrated.
He ain't overrated because ain't on radio. But it's like
Underrated? Okay. All right, so that was the first part of overrated, underrated. For this season 4, I wanted to do a little second round. So I'm gonna start tallying all y'all underrated and putting it together. And then y'all gonna have to, each round, y'all gonna have to say one of these things that y'all previously said was underrated is overrated. And y'all gonna have to give y'all reasons for both y'all answers. So again, so if y'all both say apples and oranges are underrated, y'all gonna have to put these two together and tell me which one of these are the most overrated out of these two. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right.
I understand what you're trying to say, but you didn't say it right at all.
I didn't say it right. I was basically saying if y'all both said these things are underrated, they're gonna go into another round, and y'all gonna have to give me a reason why one of these is more underrated than the other, and then y'all gonna have to give me reasons why this is more overrated than the next one, basically.
Right.
So, Craig,
Yo.
your two are Julien Believe
Oh.
and Roundabouts. Which one is more overrated and which one is more underrated?
Nice. Okay, I think Julien Believe is overrated, and I think Roundabouts is underrated.
Why you think Julien Believe is overrated?
Ooh,
I think it's just the wine.
It's just the wine.
It's just the wine.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take your word for it. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like that's when we started to see a lot of change in how we feel about Julien Believe for real. Before that, he was just like, okay, the dude who performed, but now it's like, you can't. I hear someone say he's like the what's it called? What his name is? Jason Derulo of the Bahamas.
Boy, facts. Oh
Yeah, I
my
think
gosh.
that's where you could put it.
He really is the Jason Derulo of the Bahamas, bro.
Oh boy. So Ton, for you, superhero movies or Sinners?
Superhero movies overrated. Sin is underrated. Trust me.
Sinner was that good. Sinners was
Sinners
that
was
good.
that good. Bro, that is a 20 out of 10 generational ass film. But listen, Craig, watch it in IMAX, bro. Even if you have to go broke to watch an IMAX, watch it in IMAX.
All the movies surrounded by me is IMAX.
All right, Greg. Keenan, go watch that today, bro.
Okay. All right.
Fuck your job, go watch that today in IMAX, in Fusion. Go watch it.
All right. So, Craig, for you,
Mm-hmm.
it's Craig time, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's Craig time?
Yeah.
Okay. Showers or which one I have here? European football.
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo.
That's kind of tough.
Showers are underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah,
Sure.
but-
I think you picked the right choice. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say.
Because by washing your sins away, dog. Mm. Plus, I don't like smelling stink, though. I really don't like to go to bed smelling stink. I don't like to go out smelling stink. Plus, it's the only place I can touch myself. Without
Okay. Frying pan.
Oh, yeah.
Frying pan. Why do you feel that European football is underrated? I mean, it's overrated.
compared to showers. Plus, I don't get why. I think it's overrated that Manchester United fans are so sticking with the team throughout the end.
Hey, Craig, you're so fucking sick, man. You're so sick.
But there's no way, bro. Like, it's like, bro, being a Man United fan, it's like you waking up every day, going to the coal mines for a 20-hour shift, and then coming home to moldy sandwiches, bro.
Listen, big Craig. Don't worry, one day we can be back.
Bro, you all been saying this from 2015, bro.
Our brother in Christ. Yeah, you know what we've been saying. That's what I saying now.
But the greatest feat Man United had within this decade was probably firing Ten Hag, bro.
Okay, all right, yeah. All right. It's gonna get heated. I don't know nothing y'all saying, bro.
But
He right, you know. Nah, anybody, you right.
but I was there. That's when Ten Hag get fired. Your boy Post Hitler is dead. But that meme was hilarious, boy.
Bro, babe, I ain't gonna lie. They used to hot babe.
Send it to me, Craig. I could put it in. Send me.
Let's see if I can find that picture. Yeah. Football Twitter, when it comes to nicknames, oh,
All
I
right,
was calling this nigga
Bro.
Ayrton Laden.
Football Twitter was on fire, bro.
Ton.
But they
Yeah.
had parties throughout Europe from Ten Hag being fired.
So it's you.
Yeah.
I don't know podcast or noodles. No. Yeah. I don't know podcast or noodles.
I don't know, podcast underrated.
All right. Now, why is noodles overrated?
I feel like noodles overrated because, I feel like noodles overrated because like one pot don't fill me, but 2 pots is too much.
Too much. Half is just right, but you waste the noodles.
Yeah, can't do that.
And the worst, I don't like when my noodles get soggy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it gets soggy, throw it in the way. Start a new one.
I guess he like his shit cream too.
I mean, I like it firm, pause. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
yo.
I ain't gonna lie. You can say what you gotta say. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess he like his noodles firm.
Firm, bro. That's the best type of noodles, dog. When you add little herbs to it too. Don't add like a turkey sausage or something like that. It's chef enough. That's me for the day.
So you like your noodles firm with sausage?
Well, sausage, yeah. 2 boiled eggs.
Yo.
Think it's so sick.
So Craig, back to you. This is the last one. Bobotino or wrap beef? Who's overrated? Who's
Bobotino underrated. Rap beef overrated.
Boatino underrated to you? You think he got some more hits left?
Yeah. of
Some more
course.
summers?
Yeah.
I think so
Yeah,
too. I ain't gonna lie. I give him that.
Yeah, he got, but he like in terms of talent, he's like Sexy Red, man.
What? You say Boatino is Sexy Red?
Like
I
in
understand
terms of talent, man.
I understand it.
Explain more for me, please.
It's
I
like
ain't gonna lie.
you don't expect this type of pop from a certain person, and they sound bad on the song, but like if you listen to it like halfway through, you'd be like, hold on, bro, this hit me.
Yeah, I understand. I understand completely.
Like you don't like this person, but they made a bop.
Like the first well, I was like, this can't be that good. But the second time, I was like so much money make them raise their eyebrow.
Like if you put like normal and ski,
Yeah.
at first you will hate them, but if you really listen to them, you're like, hold on, dog.
But I was in freaking Flamingo since.
That's crazy. And you admit to that.
Yeah, man, yeah. The song is it. The song is it. There's nothing I could do. The song is it.
If you see me, are you trying to see us?
I think it's the first though. I think we actually said a sentence that's never been said in life. Boatino is like Sexy Red. I don't think no one ever said that sentence before, bro.
I know never been said it.
Ain't no one can say that again. But this is our list, our top 5 for underrated. We have Roundabouts, I Don't Know Podcast, Boatino, Sinners, and Showers. And for overrated, you have Julien Believe, Indian Food, European Football, Speed Mormon. How y'all feel about that? Rap beef as well. Y'all think that's a good list?
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all I have for overrated and underrated. Next time I can have some more stuff coming with. Hopefully you got some more topics we can talk about. Make it interesting. But yeah. That's the end of the podcast, y'all. Anybody have anything y'all want to say? I'm gonna give John his little shout out. Y'all can think about what y'all want to see. Let's see if I can find it.
Bye. Coming back better than ever. And just know, guys, at the end of the day, I don't know. So how you can know?
Yeah, and if Julien Believe, why can't you? All right, shout out Seahorse Sailing. You can hit them up at 242-322-4828. They have packages ranging from $220 to $130. 120 to $130. And just check them out. That's John and peoples. So say John sent you. Don't eat a full breakfast with Johnny Cake before you go though. Only him could do that.
That was so crazy.
Y'all got any sleepers? Y'all want to put anyone on musically?
Well, he just put on Heat X and I put on Drew Music, bro. Gallus, I gonna run that again. I ran that to end this episode, bro.
In terms of music, oh, I don't really got nothing. Well, go listen to the Sinners soundtrack.
Babe, what's up with you and the Sinners, bro? What's so like?
The movie is amazing, bro.
The movie's amazing.
Like it's literally the best movie.
Greatest of all time.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Best movie you watched this year.
Oh, the movie I watched this year, yeah.
Best movie you watched this decade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Better than Dune. Better than the Batman.
It's better than the Batman? I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you. I watched the Penguin though. I didn't watch the Batman.
That's fine. Musical thing, listen to Soft Spot by JMSN featuring Sada Baby.
What?
That's Soft Spot.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Sada Baby.
Hell no, bro.
That's
Go listen to this. We out, y'all. It was a good one. I can try to get this one as fast as possible. You know what I mean? And we out.
It's 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, almost. I stop.